What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Welcome back to another Los Angeles Dodgers versus the San Diego Padres. Could the Padres clinch it tonight, just like the Mets beat the Phillies? I've been telling y'all for weeks that the bye is no joke, and it does it to some teams it doesn't. But for some reason, the NL East division winner gets jinxed by the curse of the bye week. And the Mets take it to them. They're red hot. They come out red hot. Phillies in the tank. And a miracle season for the Phillies is over as the New York Mets. Congratulations, all New York Mets fans, for going into the NLCS. So we'll see who wins this game here. And we'll probably follow the National League over here. So we'll see how it goes. First game's probably going to be on Sunday, so it should be interesting. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on the go at CeeLo. And hit that like button. Last night we had another huge stream, and we'll see if we can get the attention of America again with our MLB Game Day 3D and the FS1 broadcast. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. Our first goal is going to be 44 likes to honor Hank Aaron. If you're a baseball fan, you're a Mets fan, you're a Braves fan, or a Dodgers fan, or a Padres fan, or any type of fan in baseball, you know to respect the 44. So thank you guys for pretty much being here. What's up, Michael? What's going on? Good to see you. Richard, always good to see you, sir. Suzanne says, let's go Dodgers. And Richard says, CeeLo in Spain dancing. Susan, what's going on? How are you doing? Maria, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I hope I pronounced your name right there, but thank you for being here. Maddie, what is up, sir? You predicted it as well. Basically, what the Braves did. They lost the first game of the NLDS last year, won the second game at home, and then went on the road to Philly and lost two in a row. Exactly what the Phillies did this year. John says, let's go Mets. He's all excited, and I'm sure we'll have some more Mets fans popping in here tonight, seeing what's going on. What's Chad? I hope you're hunkering down. I hope you're okay, and hope you're good to go. I know you got plenty of beer, so you should be good to go. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hit Dawsonville here. Tommy, good to see you as well. We'll hopefully have some good returning folks. They all said they were going to come back because they liked what they saw last night. So let's get to the San Diego Padres lineup. It is a rise. Tatis Jr., Profar, Machado, Merrill, Bogarts, Peralta back at DH again, Cronenworth, Higgy at catcher, and Dylan Cease is the pitcher tonight. Cease on the mound. He looked okay in game one, but they did hit him well. But Dodgers end up winning that game, but we'll see if Cease has a good comeback here against those Dodgers. But there is your lineups for the Padres. Now, the Dodgers released a lineup earlier this afternoon, but it has changed just one factor, but it is a huge factor for the Dodgers. And here it is, the lineup for your Dodgers. So here, as you see, I corrected it. They released the correction on Twitter. Freddie Freeman is out for tonight's game unless maybe he comes in and pinch hits in a key game. But hold on one second. Oh, if I'm muting the whole entire time, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All right, so let's go back here. I'm staring at the screen. Oh, I hate that. Oh my gosh. I need to have a sticker. But thank you guys like CeeLo, no sound. Oh my gosh, such a noob I am. All right. Well, you saw the stats on there. Over under on the runs is 8. Are you taking 8 runs? Are you taking under 8 runs? Dylan Cease, you saw the stats on the screen, and you also saw Brazier. Not too many innings pitched here in the majors this year. So let's see what happens. Dave Roberts says he's going to a bullpen game for elimination game. I'm sure a lot of Dodger fans are going to blame it on Dave Roberts if they lose here. So hope everybody's having a good time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe for us, as we're going to see if we can get to 200 subs tonight. 24,200. We're at 24,132. And why is the sub thing not up there? I just did that too. But we'll be bringing in everything for you. We have the redeems as well. Where are you at here? There's that. There we are. Thank you so much, guys. Do apologize for that. My mic was off. I had to cough here really quick. 6th for the game. Cease throws a 8 shutout inning, Michael says. So let me see your predictions. Predictions in the chat. Who wins? Thank you, Justine, thanks so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Who wins? Dodgers, Padres. Let me see in there. I'm gonna go over, and I'm gonna go 5-4 Padres tonight. Win again and clinch, and they go to New York. Will come to San Diego on Sunday for their first game. Chad's going Dodgers 4-5. He's going with the over on the 8. Padres 6-0 for Michael. Shutout for Padres. Who else you got here? Who else do you have here for your Padres or Dodgers predictions? And we'll be bringing the audio as well, FS1, when they come back from the break. But first pitch is about 9. What's up? Go Jets, go. Nathan, what's up? Good to see you. We are ready for some baseball here on our channel. We appreciate everybody hanging out. And we'll see what the time is on Sunday. Hopefully it's a night game for us to bring it to you. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm sure it will be, because if it's in San Diego or LA, it'll be a night game, and then we'll be able to bring that NLCS first game to you on our channel as we continue our hot streak with baseball on our channel. And we would love for you to join us for the rest of the year with our MLB Game Day 3D, which nobody tonight is doing ML Game Day 3D. I promise you that. We're the only ones. We're the only ones. And it's a great, unique way of watching baseball, considering we'll not be watching the broadcast. We'll be watching it on MLB Game Day 3D, which is a off of the Google StatCast cam at the stadium that tracks the baseballs, the bats, the player movement, everything. And hopefully it works just fine. We'll have it synced in just for you guys as well, too. So, and let's see. Ball or strike? Ball or strike? What do you got? Ball or strike for your very first pitch? Ball or strike for your very first pitch tonight? Mets advance to the NL Championship Series. Yes, they do. They do. The Phillies just looked down and out. I feel bad for JJ. He was so excited about his team. And the Mets are celebrating in their dugout right now, having a good time. Clinching at home is even better, right? Chad says strike. Michael says strike. All right, here we go.
Big game for Mookie Betts, that's for sure. Need to get going, score some runs. The Padres have struck first in these last couple of games, and now we'll find out how they do it. Trying to save that season. Hey, the good news for them, Train, is Ohtani had the big game in Game 1. You feel like he and Mookie have to set the tone, right?
Absolutely. They have to score first, take that crowd out of it. If not, they might be 1, 2, 3 Cancun. But I'm going to go down with my ship. I'm picking the Dodgers.
1, 2, 3 Cancun. All right, so we'll see what the Dodgers can do. Of course, San Diego's been hot. Dylan Cease gets a start. First time he's ever started on short rest in his career, and he was a little shaky tonight. Dodgers, though, going with a bullpen game. So it is all hands on deck. Ryan Brazier will start. Who knows how long he goes. With that, predictions in mind, D-Train, where are you going here?
You already heard it. I'm going Dodgers. Hopefully they can hold them off.
Derek,
And the paycheck.
they have run into a buzzsaw, and they're not only going to have to score, they have to score a lot of runs. Don't see it happening. National League Championship Series is set tonight. I'm going with San Diego.
Ooh. KB, I like the short rest on Dylan Cease because
What's
it
up, that
helps him
baseball guy?
tame
What's going on?
his energy and calm down a little bit, probably a better movement. Because of that, I also hate the bullpen. I think that's a crazy thing this time of the year. I like the Padres.
When I wake up this morning and I saw that TBD, I was like, that's not good, Kevin. So C's going to be nasty today, so I got to stick with the Padres.
Oh, a lot of
everybody
Padres
taking the
love
Padres
D-Train
here.
second with the Dodgers. Will we get a Game 5, or will the Padres go and meet the Mets in the NLCS? Let's get it up. The guys calling the game in San Diego. It's Joe Davis, John Smoltz. Take it away, boys.
Kevin, welcome to the 2024 National League Division Series on FS1 presented by Booking.com. Petco Park, one of the toughest places in baseball to play, and 47,000 hope to celebrate tonight. Padres one win away from the National League Championship Series. We welcome inside the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis. This time of year, you get the unsung heroes, but your stars got to be stars, too. For the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani is 1 for his last 10. They're on the brink of elimination. For the Padres, Fernando Tatis, 6 out of 12 with 3 home runs, and they're 1 win away from moving on.
There's no shortage of stars, but right now the stars for the Padres are humming, and you mentioned it. Fernando Tatis is absolutely owning the strike zone. He's got an incredible start to his postseason. Where Shohei started fast, he's been a little bit slowed up. The Padres, they know they're good. The Dodgers know they're good. They're banged up, but the stars are going to have to show up. And especially for the Dodgers, if they want to bring this team back to L.A., Shohei's got to start going.
As far as the pitching goes, you couldn't have more polar opposite matchups here. The Dodgers have run out of starting pitchers, and so it's a bullpen game out of necessity. Padres are going for the kill. Dylan Cease comes back on short rest for the first time in his career.
Starting pitchers are creatures of habit. When you do it for the first time, you say, no big deal, I'm fine. But you have to change your routine. The velocity is going to be there. Where will the location come from, though? That's the difference. It's still a start. It's on short rest. For the Dodgers, however, they're asking every guy to get 3 outs. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's a tough task.
Well, we know one side's going to be the New York Mets. Will the Padres join them tonight? Well, we have to wait until Friday to find out. We've got Game 4 coming up next.
All right, Game 4. Padres, Dodgers. Dylan Cease going to face off Shohei Ohtani coming up here. Very first pitch. We'll be bringing the MLB Game Day 3D in here in just a second, and we're going to have a good time. So have some fun. Hit the like for us. Let's see where we're at on our likes. We are at 29 likes, so we need to get to 44 likes to honor Hank Aaron. Help us out to honor Hank Aaron at 44 likes. And let me know when we get to 42. We'll honor Jackie Robinson as well. But let the game begin. What's up, Andres? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you being here. And I'm glad that some of y'all we've met during the Braves-Padres series and now the Braves-Dodgers series coming back to us because you enjoy what we show and what we have fun. Susan says, play ball. Good to see you, Susan, as well. But welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. So I guess first game of the NLCS will be Sunday. Hopefully it's a night game. If we can do a night game, hopefully we'll bring it to you. But if not, we'll bring some during the week. If not, we'll do the first night game of one game next week on Sunday. But thank you guys for tuning in on The Go at CeeLo. We'll be bringing to you the live audio here in just a second. It's under commercial break right now. But it should be fun. Now, Ohtani took Cease deep last time. Remember the first game Dylan Cease pitched, didn't he? Or was that it was Dylan Cease the first game, wasn't it? I believe so. So the Dodgers have had some luck against Cease. So hey, CeeLo, Tree Fitty, what's up? Hope you're doing well. How about them Phillies? Yeah, I know, right? Maddie called it. I called it. I said that the jinx is real. The week off is real. What's up, Dallas? Good to see you as well. Purple Queen, congratulations. congratulations to all the Mets fans. We have tons of Mets mods here that love our channel and help us out greatly. So congratulations. We'll definitely be following the Mets for you guys. But I'm ready to have some fun. See how this game goes. Seems like all teams that get to buy end up going bye-bye. Exactly, Tree Fitty. It is a real deal. Todd says, watching from Chicago, liked and subscribed. Thanks for transmitting. You're welcome. We're going to be bringing you the awesome MLB Game Day 3D. So thank you guys for subscribing. Appreciate it, Todd. CeeLo, it's raining in the Epcot Garden. I bet it is. Mark says, it was not the week off. The Phillies had offense issues all September. True. You're true, Mark. But the week off did not help. It did not help at all. So just waiting on the commercial break. We're heading west. John V, congratulations as well. Yep, Mets will be heading west no matter what. No matter what.
San Diego, always a great place to be and becoming quite a baseball city. This city is fired up about these Padres, as they should be. The swagger and the exuberance that this team brings, and it's
the
all
only reason they're there in the
place.
lead is because we all had our injuries.
On another beautiful night for baseball. The same game parlay here for Game 4, available now on FanDuel. Teoscar Hernandez has led the Dodgers in runs batted in this postseason. Feels like a rise is due. The batting champ has been quiet in this series, and Fernando Tatis seems like a low bar there. 2+
Phillies and Mets went to London. Mets came back, the new best team. Something must have happened.
Joe
in
Davis,
the
John Smoltz, and on the field, here's Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, more discouraging news for the Dodgers entering Game 4. Freddie Freeman scratched from the starting lineup. His ankle is still a problem. Max Muncy will take over at first. Kike Hernandez gets his first start of the series at third. Chris Taylor his first start in center, with Tommy Edman replacing another injured player, Miguel Rojas, at short. For the Padres, the idea of using Dylan Cease on 3 days rest is to have two of their best available arms available to start if this series goes to completion. Yu Darvish would pitch a potential Game 5. The problem with that plan? Since the start of the wild card era in 1995, teams are 64-90 when using starting pitchers, including openers, on 3 days rest. Joe.
Kenny, I've got the authority up here on how to handle this. John, you pitched in 8 games in the postseason on short rest. What would you tell Dylan Cease?
The biggest thing is you can't let adrenaline outrun your ability to pitch. He knows how to pitch. You tell yourself it's no big thing. You concentrate early on location. When you're going every 5 days, you don't have to have great location early. You just don't, because you're strong and you feel good. And I think in this situation, you just concentrate on location and you separate the noise, because that's what happens. People talk about what you don't do when you pitch.
All right, here we go. Ohtani versus Dylan Cease. Good luck, everybody.
Exit. Can they chase away the demons and get this series back to Los Angeles?
Good luck. All right, we're going to sync it up here. It's going to look really good. Hey, John, so far, what's up, everybody? So Dylan Cease versus Shohei Ohtani. First pitch coming up.
Padres finish him off tonight. Off we go in Game 4. And he
strike one
with a fastball. The same pitch that Ohtani hit out for a home run in Game 1.
Yeah, and like I said, velocity won't be an issue. That's not the issue. It's the secondary pitch, the command. And knowing that you're going to get this game 2 days ago, because you got
since then, and it seems like Cease has a blueprint that he might not have when he pitched.
Yeah, he tried to challenge him and bully him a little bit in the first 2 at bats, and he got caught in the second one on a really good pitch that he
now I want to sync it up
with
make it look good
during the season. Getting him out of the way has been his
Dylan Cease.
So
All right, here we go. Ohtani steps back in. We're going to be bringing the live audio back here in just a second. Stay tuned here. Dylan Cease comes set here. Kicks.
1-2 pitch. Fastball.
Ball high.
2-2. He gave up 5 runs in 3 1/3 in that Game 1 start, did Cease.
Yeah, he's leading off for a while.
He's got a 5.79 ERA against the Dodgers this year.
What up, Bill?
Shakes a few times to get to this. A 2-2. Ohtani grounds one to second.
Ground ball, second base.
And he's one of his last 11.
One down.
Kenny gave you some of the details of this depleted Dodgers lineup with Freeman and Rojas both out.
Our Mets who hit the home run last night.
Bats third. Max Muncy cleanup. Will Smith looking for his first hit of this series. And the guys getting opportunities because of the injuries. Kike Hernandez and Chris Taylor.
Well, Mookie has been, you never know what those 2 hits are going to do and how it unlocks the superstar for the Dodgers.
You know, possibly similar play with an entirely different result last night after he got robbed by Profar in game 2. Same exact looking play.
You pulling for someone CeeLo, don't
window
work.
into his mind frame.
I'd like to see the Padres win because I predicted it, but I just want a good game.
It's just off Profar's glove for a home run and his first hit of the postseason.
Outside ball, 2-0. '98 fastball outside, going gas.
Dylan Cease, home of the 2-0. Mookie Betts pops it foul, 2-1.
Ball.
Well, we saw it with our eyes. Now you see it with the numbers. Almost identical batted ball. And Profar, who said he's been waiting his entire outfield life, which is only a few years, but to rob a home run, almost did it again back-to-back games. There's another
ball 3-1.
Ownage.
Oh, my goodness. And another example why all defenses should be that high.
Yeah, I agree.
Another chance.
You're catching on. I love it.
3-1 here to Betts.
7 years together, I'm learning. Betts in the driver's seat here. 3-1 from Cease. Caught the ace.
3-2.
Full count.
I was backed up on Dylan Cease. See how you got the big circle and it's going the wrong way? Sometimes that works.
There's a fly ball.
Left center field.
Left center. Gone. Mookie does it again. 2 back-to-back.
Does it again in the first. And the Dodgers are on the board.
Telling this game is so mental. When you get on lock as a great player, everybody was talking about what Mookie hadn't done. Yesterday's sigh of relief in that home run that he got, followed up by another
hit. And it's 1-0 Dodgers.
The Dodgers know how important this game is to get the lead and keep the lead. They have not been able to slow down the San Diego offense. And Mookie puts them on the board again.
Mookie does it again.
Mentioned it yesterday. He went into the cage and didn't come out until he felt like he had that swing
that the Dodgers
fixed.
just can't go out and buy a World
on the
Series.
off day Monday. Snapped his 0 for 22 with 2 hits yesterday and starts the scoring with another home run in game 4.
I get the feel the Dodgers are going to come out. Well, this is what they did last night, remember?
Teoscar Hernandez slides up the spot in the order with Freddie Freeman out. Hernandez hit a grand slam
last night.
Kept the Dodgers in the game. He came into the season, all this talk about wanting the postseason stage. Since getting it, he has delivered.
Side ball,
So,
2-1.
2 sliders have backed up. Curveball shouldn't be an issue. It's a downward pitch. You've seen the break on it. That slider is very important for him. And so those are the things that you watch for when you're coming back a little bit early. Day 4, you don't throw for the most part in a routine.
39 likes.
Got a chase.
2 strikes.
Much better there. Downward action, didn't go and back up. And that's the pitch that gives Teoscar a lot of issues.
Cease comes home. Hernandez got to that high.
It's a base hit past Machado.
Machado into left field for a base hit. Teoscar Hernandez, who's knocked in 6 of their 15 runs in this series, has a base hit here against Cease.
So this next hitter for the Dodgers is the key. He has so much ability to change a game, but he's got to keep the fastball from climbing above the belt. And if I'm Dylan Cease, I keep challenging him up because he is not, Muncy has not been locked in enough to control the strike zone.
At first
when
base
he's doing
tonight,
his thing, he does not swing outside the strike zone.
Muncy waits on a curve, pops it into shallow center field. Merrill the call.
Merrill
and the catch.
2 down.
Mookie Betts, what an emotional roller coaster this series has been for him. Thought he had finally gotten off of the schneid there. Had his heart ripped out by Profar. Was so defeated at that point that
2 games in a row with a home run. Will Smith up now.
Got it out, and there was no robbing this one. Second home run in as many nights for Mookie Betts.
Thanks for the
2
subscribe.
down in the first inning. Will Smith hooks a line drive to left field.
Line drive from far. What a catch!
Pulls it in. So
What a catch by Profar.
Mookie.
All right, so we go. Betts gets the go-ahead run. It's 1-0 like he did last night. Now, Dodgers kind of went cold after that happened last night, so we'll see what happens with their bats tonight. Close that. But thank you guys for tuning in on the go at CeeLo. This is MLB Game Day 3D that you're watching. We would love for you to stick around for the rest of the game with us. Share the stream out. And up to bat for your Padres in the bottom of the first is Arise, Tatis, and Profar. Arise, Tatis, and Profar coming up for your Padres. Thanks so much for hitting a like for us as we're honoring Jackie Robinson right here. 42's in the chat as we honor you, Jackie Robinson. 42 in the chat with 42 likes. And then also at 44 likes, we're going to honor Hank Aaron. So just 2 more likes, we're going to honor Hank Aaron, 2 of the greatest of MLB history. We're honoring you right here on the Go at CeeLo. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We'll see if we can get to 24,200 tonight. It's a big goal, but we might be able to do it. We had over 700 people in here last night. Maybe we can get it. So, and we'll be bringing you some more stuff. Let's go, Hank. 42. So Cal, he's up. Good to see you again. 43 likes. 1 more to honor Hank Aaron. So hit that like for us. When we get to 44, we'll honor Hank Aaron. But Arise, Tatis, and Profar coming up. Tatis now, he took one deep last game. Can he do it again? Had to switch over. It doesn't count. There you go. Thanks so much. All right, there it is. Our likes are up. 44. Every 44 likes on our channel. 44 likes. We honor Hank Aaron. So let's do that. 44 likes on the channel. 44 likes. Okay, you want to do that? 1 second. I got to refresh the 3D here. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Refresh the 3D. All right, back at it. I'll probably have to sync it back up again.
Games, and he's got the Dodgers in front. Here come the Padres with Luis Arise headed up there to lead things off, and then Tatis, who has been remarkable in this postseason. Jurickson, Profar, Manny Machado 3 and 4. 21-year-old rookie Jackson Merrill bats 5th. Sander Bogarts is not going to run all 3 games in this series. Peralta has been a hero as well with Cronenworth and Higashioka to round things up for this group that's going to see a different guy every time they come up.
Yeah, Ryan Brazier is trying to get at least 3 outs. Right? Every time you come in, you got to do your job. And this young man right here at the plate usually takes the first pitch, but I got a sneaky feeling he may not take the first pitch here.
I'm going to sync it back up here. Sync it up. Oh,
Arise did take it and got in. Who's ahead 2-0.
And the one thing he does when he gets to the plate, besides have this presence about him, he checks where all the infielders are and where he wants to go if he gets the pitch to go there. And he can slap this down the third base line real easy.
All right, we'll sync it up right here. 2-0 count to Arise. That's right, right down Main Street. 96 on the gun.
And he may be the only hitter in baseball currently that does that every time he's up there.
You throw him down and in, he can hook it down the line. That's where his power stroke is. You throw him away, he can flare it like a tennis lob.
That's it, sharply.
Oh, wow, what a play by Muncy. Is he going to get over there in time?
He is. As the ball tends to do, it finds a guy starting at first base for the first time in 3 years. He's been working at understanding Freddie Freeman's ankle's been bothering him. It says he feels comfortable, but has a chance to prove it right away.
It's not that easy, by the way. You got totally different angles when you're playing third base.
What a play by Muncy at first. And here's Tatis.
Everybody thinks that we've seen greatness make transitions that aren't that easy, and to play a different position is special in the big leagues.
Tatis Swing and a miss.
Strike
Hallmark
one.
of the Padres postseason so far has been the early offense, the fast starts. And the face of that has been this guy. 7 of 8 over the first 3
Blue
innings.
Jays be sipping
Well,
on
stay
pina
stubborn on that
coladas.
side
That's
of the
right.
plate if you're facing him.
Same as the Braves.
That's where he goes again, gets ahead
Foul
0-2.
ball.
Because what he's done is shown that he'll chase it, but then the pitchers haven't been able to make 3 of those pitches in the area where he's vulnerable, and then he crushes the mistake. So first 2 pitches have been great. I would go even further out on this 3rd pitch, not even thinking about touching that plate at all.
Buehler had him right here and crushed a home run. He got him on 3
Got him.
pitches.
Strikeout.
3 consecutive breaking balls to strike out Tatis.
He got away with that one. That one was supposed to be away, and that one had great depth to it, but right over the middle of the
Hayes
plate.
in the chat if you're a Dodgers
Jurickson
fan.
Profar climbs in and brings us to our Fox 4 site, powered by Google Cloud. He was 2nd in the National League only to Shohei Ohtani in on-base
Profar
percentage
up
during
the
the
bat
regular
here.
season, and he's close to 500 in this series. Been on base 6 times in 3 games. Profar trying to extend his dream season into the
Four-seam
championship
fastball
series.
right down Main Street. 96.
31 years old in his 11th year. Started back when he was 19. Back to the Padres this year
Foul
on
ball.
that tiny
2.
contract because they
0-2.
loved the person. They loved the personality.
Oh,
The
2 to
production they've
Profar.
gotten has been gravy.
Just a
Career
little
high
bit.
24 home runs for Profar.
At some point, you got to bust him inside.
Did not chase on
And then
that
you can
one.
get that pitch to really get a swing and miss over the top of that.
Now, Dave Roberts going to earn his money in this game, isn't he?
Yeah.
So many decisions for him to make.
Next goal is going to be
Somehow he
88
slept
likes to
last
keep on
night,
hitting that
running
like
through all
button for
these
us.
potential matchups, and he said, I actually slept great. It's kind of a nice way to fall asleep thinking through the matchups, but he was pretty antsy when he got up this morning, and his wife kicked him out. Said, get out of here.
Popped
Head
up.
to the park.
Profar.
Pop up right side.
Will Smith,
Ryan
Muncy.
Brazier has a 1-2-3 first inning to get this
down.
bullpen game started for the Dodgers.
Here we go to the top of the second. Top of the second we go. And Edmund Lux and Kiki Hernandez getting the start tonight. Edmund Lux and Kiki Hernandez coming up for your Los Angeles Dodgers. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. This is our 3rd game. We didn't get to do the 2nd game of this series, but we've been bringing you great live content. We've had some great crowds these last couple games, so hopefully share the stream out, hit the like, hit the subscribe, become a member. You can use the emojis in the chat there above you. We have a lot more as well for us too. So thank you guys. If anytime any of your pitchers strike anybody out, you're going to fill the chat with K's. That's what you're celebrating. If you're a Padres fan or you're a Dodgers fan, it doesn't matter. Celebrate your team, cheer on your team, and have a good time. So that's what this chat's all about. It's interactive. I try to talk to every single one of y'all, so don't worry about not saying anything. We love for you to fill the chat and talk to each other and talk about the game and all that stuff. So there's your lineup. Edmonds, Lux, Hernandez. We'll see what they can do here in the top of the second. When is the explosion going to come for the Padres? When's the explosion going to come for the Dodgers? 1-0 already. Dodgers with another home run, first inning home run by Betts. Another home run. Yesterday was his birthday. Hit a home run on his birthday. You can't even ask for anything better than that. But that's where we're at right now. We appreciate you. But thanks for coming in, y'all. We are watching MLB Game Day 3D. Wrong way. Woo. I done screwed it up. There we go. I need something to watch besides the news, so thank you for streaming. You're welcome. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. It's always good to see you, man. Did it lose strength again? And also, anybody that's in the path of this, we appreciate you if you're here watching, taking your mind off of things, and we hope to entertain you a little bit instead of watching the news constantly and just dealing with it. So we hope you're entertaining you tonight and hope you enjoy the game.
Wear what the players are wearing on field during the postseason. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more at MLBshop.com for your favorite postseason team gear. On a Mookie Betts home run, the Dodgers have the early lead as we go to the second inning. Tommy Edman leads it off for L.A. Lux and Kike Hernandez to follow. Dylan Cease has had days where he's been absolutely unhittable. He's got a no-hitter. He's got 6 starts where he's gone 6 or more innings, 1 or 0 hits. But he also has 6 starts where he's given up 4+ and failed to complete 5.
Yeah, it's all fastball command. Right now, the Dodgers have been very aggressive early. And I would anticipate that to continue. They're not really interested in working his pitch count up. They're not really interested in getting into that bullpen. Yeah. They've got to take advantage of Dylan Cease if he doesn't command his fastball, because if he does, he's going to be tough.
Edman tops this one along
ground
first
ball,
for
first
Luis
base.
Arraez in the first out.
Unassisted 3, 1 down.
See, everything Joe sets up with the fastball because it's thrown at 98 miles an hour, and then you got to worry about that downward break on the curveball and then the tight slider. So he definitely has those games that you mentioned where he throws it out of the back of his head. You can't see it, and when he's on, tip your hat. You're not hitting this guy when he's got that command and that velocity working in his favor.
I mean, it's like facing closer stuff just for 5, 6, 7 innings a night.
Yeah, because he really is hard to pick up. It's a short arm delivery. It's not what you teach all the way around because you want a little bit of an arm swing, but he has figured out how to be as effective without that hitter seeing that ball.
Guy here, Gavin Lux, a rare guy that has
2-0.
had some success against him. Singled against Cease on Saturday, and out of the 9 times that he's faced Cease, he's reached in 6 of them. Here's the 2-0. Lux taps it foul.
Another foul ball.
3 hits over the first 2 games for the Dodgers second baseman. 0 for 4 yesterday. The Dodgers had the grand slam from Teoscar Hernandez to get him to within 1 in the 3rd inning.
4 for 7 against Dylan Cease here
the rest of the game.
Well, the Dodgers did an incredible job keeping that game where it did. It's rare that you score in 1 inning and win a game. But it happened to be 6 runs. And the real theme for the Dodgers is going to be, hey, look, if you give up 1, you give up 1. Try to stay away from the crooked number because that's where this offense has been great.
That's a walk for Lux, who's reached 7 times in 10 plate appearances against Dylan Cease. Now to the part of the order here, John, with a couple wild cards that are in there as a trickle down from the injuries. Kike Hernandez and Chris Taylor both getting their first starts of the postseason. Both long postseason track records of delivering.
Well, some guys have that flair.
12 homers,
the
42 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 for the series.
Hernandez, 13 home runs in the playoffs in his career. That's more than any player in this series. You consider all the big names on these 2 teams. And it's Kike's 13 postseason home runs, the most of the bunch.
Is he still ranting?
And here's a visit from Ruben Niebla.
I would be. But as Braves fans, we've been there.
A couple new guys at the bottom of this lineup trying to restore the Dodgers' success down there. Part of the story in the Game 1 win was that the table was set for Ohtani each time he'd come on.
Yeah. Yeah, the bottom of the order is so big. Whatever they get.
7, 8, 9 hitters need to do
it just
something.
adds
That's
to
what they
that
did really
stress
well
level of the pitcher.
In Game 1.
Even though they've handled Ohtani lately,
14,
you know he's a swing away from doing something special.
Let's go Padres, Scott says.
Kike Hernandez, 33 years old, in his 11th big league season. And the Dodgers and Kike Hernandez just keep on getting together. First 6 full seasons with the Dodgers, won a World Series, came back last year. Fights this one off.
Foul.
This spring, he was a free agent going into spring training, and there were reports that he was going to go elsewhere, but ended up signing a 1-year contract, acquired by the Dodgers for the 3rd time.
Pitch is up in the zone. It'd be tough for him. He wants that ball down so he can almost golf it. Knees down.
Ooh.
How quick of a hook are you going to have here for Mike Schill?
That was a
He's
sweeper.
in a tough spot. He's up 2 games to
sweeper.
1, and he does have a phenomenal bullpen. And then you favor, if it's bullpen against bullpen, it's going to be kind of a interesting game to watch.
Hot foul again.
But at the same time,
Awesome.
as much as you don't want the game to get away from you, for every inning you get out of your starter, it just adds the value of how much better you're going to be situated.
Starters pitching was
against the Dodgers.
6.46
They have
ERA.
very
The
little room
relievers
for error due to the Dodgers.
1.69.
One guy goes awry. It could
I
be
do
the
too,
game.
man. He's a great guy. You're right. What's up, Mal Billy?
2-2.
Another foul ball for Kiki here.
That's why in theory on paper, this stuff works. Like if you had your dream matchup of every reliever set up for just 3 guys and they all did their job, oh, it's perfect. It's just one hiccup or 2 hiccups and it all goes right out the window.
Another 2-2 to Hernandez. A curve is lined
That's a
into
fly
center
ball.
field and a base hit for
Looper to the
Kike
left
Hernandez.
center.
Lux pushing the envelope.
Lux
Throw
going to
for
3.
Mills late.
Save.
And the Dodgers have him cornered.
Dodgers at the corners.
The job done here for LA. Kike Hernandez in his first start of the postseason has his first
Now
hit.
Chris Taylor up to bat with only 1 out. Ohtani on deck.
Great base running, great
Thanks for the
awareness.
subscribe. Trying to get to
And
88
now
likes,
all
y'all.
the hits for the
Great hit for
Dodgers. They said,
Kiki.
you know what, Padres, if you did it to us yesterday and you got a ton of 2-strike hits, we're going to do it to you tonight. All 3 hits are with 2 strikes. And that's off a tough pitcher with 2 strikes. His numbers were 125
Great hustle by Lux.
with 2 strikes versus hitters with 2 strikes.
What?
Oh, Taylor squares around to bunt, and that thing had teeth on it. He's lucky to.
Good evening,
That
all from
finished
San
the way
Diego.
it
What's up,
did, like
Landon?
it was
Welcome
headed
back.
for him. So Chris Taylor, his first at bat of the postseason. This is his view.
Well,
First pitch.
and what this play is, we don't see it very often. It's the
Broke his finger, too.
You just can't defend it.
Indefensible.
Indefensible. You cannot defend it if executed.
Squares
Another
again.
bunt.
Takes high.
What happens is you've got
1-1.
2 corners trying to read the play off the bat. You've got the third baseman, the runner at third, following the
Dodgers
third
going
baseman,
small
coming
ball.
down the line and reading the bunt. In the worst case scenario, you have second and third with the runner, the batter thrown out at first if it's not the right bunt.
Button
Sticks to
again.
it, fouls it again.
And now he can't bunt. 2 strikes.
And I think what Dave Roberts is saying, hey, we're going to stay out of the double play and guarantee that Shohei Ohtani comes up to the plate. So even if you don't like the bunt as a philosophical move,
What's up, Lloyd?
it's
Good to see you,
actually a
buddy.
good move to get Shohei up.
And now the count evens 2-2.
Oh,
as Taylor goes
2-2.
back to hitter mode. 67 postseason games in Chris
Salvador, welcome
Taylor's
back.
career. So
Going
huge
on.
swings in those 67 games.
Taylor tried to bunt 4 times, and he's missed every time.
2 on with 1 out, and a 1-0 game in the second. And Taylor's
Struck him out. That's 2 out. Hayes in the chat.
And this is where Dylan Cease is so tough. Looks hittable until it's not.
All right, Ohtani.
So Ohtani does get his chance here with runners at first and third. He has had very few chances with men on base in this series. He's
Ohtani.
14 out of his last 17 with men in scoring position.
Base hit for Ohtani. He scores. It's going to be 2 runs. No, just 1.
At first, able to spank it by
And
him, it's 2-0
Ohtani
Dodgers.
brings it in. 2-0 LA.
High curveball, and Ohtani was ready for it. A lot of the pitches were up to Ohtani, and this pitch was up, and he got the barrel of the bat to it.
Rise just
Probably
missed
hit
it
it over
too.
100 miles an hour, and it got by a Rise.
And Dylan Cease's first career start on short rest is going to last 1 2/3. 2 in the bank, 2 runners aboard, his responsibility.
So the Dodgers
Hey,
have
they
this
hit 'em last
2-0
time.
lead, trying to get the series back to Los Angeles. And the bullpen goes to work for the Padres in the second.
All right, so the Dodgers touched Dylan Cease in the first game, and they're doing it right here. Let's show this stream some love, folks. Hit that like. Thank you, Lander. Yeah, hit that like, y'all. We're trying to get to 88 likes. That's our next goal, 88 likes. We'll honor Hank Aaron one more time. And so we got runners at first and second, and the new pitcher, Brian Hoeing, he's done pretty well against the Dodgers. So we'll see what happens. So both teams now in a bullpen situation here to win this game. Padres trying to clinch, Dodgers trying to force another game to head back to LA. So hope everybody's doing well tonight. Happy, what is today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Hope everybody had a great one. If you're in the path of this hurricane, we hope you're safe as well. Stupid Roofer, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Appreciate it. So bullpen game for both teams. Who is going to be able to hit more? We will see. Stick with us. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. We're trying to get to 24,000, maybe 150. That'll be our goal. 24,150 tonight on our subs. Cease didn't even finish 2 innings. He was also pitching on short rest as well, trying to shut the Dodgers down. But I didn't think he'd last anyways because the Dodgers had a good time with him last time. Prayers for Florida. That's right. But looks like it's weakening. I'm sure the storm surge is not weakening, but hopefully the wind won't be as bad. Cease is deceased. What's up, Lote? Good to see everybody. Hey, CeeLo, what thoughts and prayers for the Floridians? That's right, Emmett. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you as well. So 2-0 Dodgers. Ohtani comes up, knocks a runner in, 100-mile-an-hour off the bat to right field. Ohtani, after going 2 games, 0 for. I actually got a base hit, I think, the other night because of a broken bat.
The first inning. Bottom of the order sets it up, and Ohtani comes through 2-0 here in the second. And Dylan Cease has now given up 10 runs in 7 2/3
He needs to go
in 3 postseason starts. He lasts just 38 pitches. The bullpen for the Padres, one of their big strengths, goes to work here in the second inning with Brian Hoeing. 2 on, 2 out.
Brian Hoeing now
shoots the first one he sees in the right field. Here comes Kike Hernandez.
Kiki's going to score.
He says no chance, and it's 3-0 LA.
3-0 LA.
Betts 2 for 2. 4 out of his last 6 after the 0 for 22 slide.
3-0 LA.
And it clicks for great players.
A home run, and now another RBI.
Leaving one up in the zone and just good hitting. The last 2 pitches by the Padres have been up to 2 superstars, and they've taken advantage of it. Sinker, slider, and splitter. And that splitter is where he gets a lot of his outs.
All right. The other Hernandez
That's at first. Teoscar Hernandez watches strike 1. First thing we talked about coming on the air. You'll have your unsung heroes, but the stars got to hit. And the top of the order for the Dodgers, 1 through 3 in this game, 4 out of 5 together.
They hit a home run. Betts hit a home run like
and
last
includes
night.
a base hit from this guy, Hernandez. Bounces it back to Hoeing.
Ground back to pitcher.
And
he's going to
do
throw
it
it
for
over.
The second, but the Dodgers get 2-out runs. Ohtani and Betts deliver. They've chased Cease from the game and try to chase this series up to 5.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance.
Hope everybody's
so
doing
I
well.
saved
If I can
hundreds.
find my mouse.
With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself.
Come on.
Cool, right?
Turn it off.
Look at the crap.
Come on. There we go. Appreciate everybody coming up for your Padres as we go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Dodgers. It is Machado, the rookie Merrill, and Bogarts. Machado, Merrill, and Bogarts for your Padres. Mookie Betts now is, let's see, Betts is for the night so far, 2 for 2. 2 RBIs, 1 run scored. Betts putting the Dodgers on his back. And then Ohtani as well. Ohtani, Betts doing their thing. 2 that costing all 3 runs there for them. So we do have redeems for you Dodger fans. We have redeems for you Padre fans. The stream bot will tell you those in the bot. And you also can gamble some points to bring up your special players as well. But 300 in the chat. Thank you guys for being here tonight on the Go at CeeLo. We do normally Atlanta Braves baseball, but Braves baseball is over for the year, but we're continuing our coverage of baseball on our channel. If you like Atlanta Braves, also make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you like baseball in general, we do this all year long during the season like this. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel. And also, we do NASCAR on our channel. NASCAR on the weekends. We cover all the NASCAR races on our channel too. So if you like NASCAR, you like baseball, this is the channel for you. And we'll be bringing in some hockey and some basketball here very soon as well. Great channel. Some travel as well. We do a lot of traveling, and we do a lot of vlogs too. So thank you so much. Aaron, what's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. And we'll see what happens here in the bottom of the second. Can the Padres, can they explode like they have the last couple of games and put some more runs on the board as they find themselves down 3-0, and Dodgers with their backs against the wall. We're at Charlotte. We're at Charlotte at the Roval this weekend, Stupid River. We're at the Roval, and a preview vlog will be coming out Friday. We got a travel vlog coming out. The last installment of our cruise vlogs will be coming out. Went public. We'll go public for everybody else. The members have gotten to see it already. So.
He's game 3 for his last 44 in the postseason. He's now 4 of his last 6 with a pair of home runs. And he's got the Dodgers ahead 3-0. Their largest lead of this series as Ryan Brazier misses with his first pitch to Manny Machado. Done yesterday, and what John felt like kind of a snapshot of who they've been all year. 2-strike hitting, good base running, just enough power.
Took advantage of everything, right?
1-1 count
Dodgers
here.
had a couple plays that weren't made.
To Machado. Andrew, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. Sync it back up here. Thank you so much.
Machado, that savvy base running play, the 6-run inning doesn't happen without him doing that. Something he said he learned back early in his career playing for Buck Showalter. On this 2-1 pitch, swings and misses, 2-2.
2 strikes to Machado.
Brazier's got that tight slider that looks like it's coming in like a fastball and just has about 3 to 4 inches of movement. And against right-handers, it's tough to pick up.
Ooh, left that one over the plate, backed up on
Keeping
him.
that like button, trying to get to 88.
Here's this base running player referencing. He said he's been doing it his whole career, but this was the first time it's actually worked, that the ball's actually hit him. And again, the rule is unless a tag is being made on you, there are no base path restrictions. As long as you're not reaching an arm out, intentionally trying to knock the ball down, that's a legal play.
Foul ball here.
And a good play.
And obviously being over 6'3" makes it even tougher for the shortstop to pick up the ball.
Another 2-2 is inside, and the count is full on Machado.
Full count.
4-14 in this series with a Game 1 home run. Brazier's 8th pitch to Machado. Is a fastball that's chopped to short.
Ground ball, shortstop, Edmund.
Ryan Brazier retires the first 4. It reaches the end of the road here as Dave Roberts heads out.
Now the rookie phenom
4
Merrill.
4 down for Ryan Brazier. You said it. Every time that door opens, it's a chance that somebody doesn't have it. But the first guy that comes out there did.
Hope Dave Roberts has comfortable shoes.
Yeah, he might get himself a shoe contract tonight, whatever he's wearing.
All right, new pitcher for the Dodgers coming out. We'll see who it is, but final line score on Brazier is 1 1/3 innings pitched, 1 K. He does his job, and now we're going to do a pitcher. Terry, thanks for subscribing as well. New pitcher to face the rookie phenom Merrill tonight with one down here in the bottom of the second. Dodgers with their backs against the wall tonight. They're showing it by winning up 3-0. Attacking. Great base running as well when they were on the bases. And then Ohtani and Betts coming alive for the Dodgers as it's 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. But thank you guys for tuning out. Almost 300 in here. Let's share the stream out. Tell a bunch of people about us. And mods, if you see the bots, make sure you report them. But here we go. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Anthony Banda. He pitched the other night. Did pretty well. So we'll see what he does. So it's a bullpen game for both teams. Which bullpen is going to give up the runs right now? We'll see how this one goes as the Dodgers go to their bullpen. Now, the Los Angeles Dodgers, Banda, nervous, Aaron says. And make sure you're cheering on your team. We have redeems for each team. Here is redeem Padres. We have a redeem Padres and have a redeem Dodgers. To bring up your favorite teams on the screen, you just have to gamble in the chat. Just like that, Isaac, ! Gamble all. And you can gain more points that way. So, a little fun thing to do as well. And there it is, Isaac, redeem Padres. And sometimes you can't do it back to back. You might have to wait like a minute to redeem it. But, oh, no, it's going to let you do it. Oh, come on now, 3D. You going to do that tonight?
Hands in, and it's Anthony Banda out of the Dodger bullpen.
Have you ever seen an iPad burn up?
I can't say I have.
There's a good chance it might burn up in the dugout of the Padres going over every pitcher in the scouting report.
Smoke starts pouring out of that thing. Strike one on Jackson Merrill. Anthony Banda's faced 8 hitters in this series, retired 7 of them. The only guy to reach is the man he's facing right now. Banda very tough on left-handers, and as Dave Roberts, 3 out of the 4 hitters right here left-handed, and so they knew this was going to be Banda.
Well, the key is you know you got to face 3 hitters,
Dodgers,
right? The rule where the pitcher comes in, he's got to face 3 hitters.
Did not go
you
1 and 2.
Outs, just facing 3 hitters doesn't help Dave Roberts.
3D's been lagging a little bit. We'll bring it in here. Banda facing the rookie Merrill. 1 and 2 count, and we got 2 outs. Or 1 out.
Got to really find each guy to get 3 outs.
There's one of them right there. Banda
2
getting Merrill.
Ks.
Good arm action and good late break.
The one right-handed hitter in this stretch of the order is as good against right-handers as he is lefties. That is Xander Bogaerts who takes the first one outside. He's knocked in a run in all 3 games in this series. Trying to ignite something with 2 outs here. It's been another one of the Padres' superpowers in this postseason. 2-out rallies.
1-1.
Yeah, 3's not a big deal for the Padres, in theory, because they've scored more than 3 every game so far. So that's not an issue. It's keeping the game right there and letting their hitters do their thing and see if they can catch one guy that's not on when he comes in out of the bullpen.
2 strikes.
A conversation there between Xander Bogaerts and Dan Bellino. Crew chief behind the plate today.
Yeah,
been a little bit
sinker.
down and in.
What's up, Josh? Cruise vlog coming out tomorrow,
Bond
Josh.
on for Brazier. Home to Bogaerts in the dirt.
2-2. Am I drinking tomato juice? No.
A lot of these guys that are going to come out of the pen for both clubs basically have an unhittable pitch, right? They just have that one pitch that they go to, and this one is a slider. Is his unhittable
3-2.
One of the first things the Dodgers did when they
Banda.
acquired him from Cleveland earlier this year was change the grip on the slider, different than he had always thrown it. And it's changed his career.
breakout season here, a decade into his major league career. His payoff takes off.
Walked him.
It's the first base runner for San Diego. We're mentioning Dan Bellino calling balls and strikes. He is the crew chief. This crew, especially on Sunday at Dodger Stadium, has had to work extra hard.
All right, Peralta, he got it started last
outside
night.
of their normal duties.
Yes.
Let's see what he can do here.
Rattling the emotions. David Peralta. Home run in game 2 and a 2-run double last night. Strike 1.
Strike 1.
Spent April in Iowa.
I came to stop by. I can't stand either of the teams, Josh says.
He spent in October
He's
as
a struggling
surprise
Colorado
star for the
Rockies fan.
Padres.
I understand.
Bogarts at first, 2 away. The 0-1 from Banda. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Dodgers will blow this game. Watch, JJ says. Foul ball. They need to get the crowd in it. The crowd is
They got to
quiet.
fix their approach in their offense. They don't have a bunch of free swingers where they just go up and just from pitch 1 to pitch
Dodgers
3.
are
They'll
smelling that
hunt
coffee.
early. Short, compact swings, line to line. Petco hitting park is what they call it. Petco way.
Another foul ball.
We've been talking about it throughout the series, but a team-wide focus. They decided this offseason trying to hit the ball out of Petco Park, not the way to do it.
This is a slow one, you're right.
High contact, line drive hitting team to fit the ballpark. And they've doubled down on that in the postseason. Even better putting the ball in play. Another 0-2 to Peralta is upstairs.
And they've dominated
1-2, yeah,
starters.
tomorrow
they
tomorrow
really
morning,
haven't struck
Josh.
out, but 3 times, I think, against the Dodgers starters,
Yeah.
which is incredible when you think about
Isaac says
that
Dodgers should
in and
make
of
their
itself. So
Cancun plans.
they've controlled the narrative offensively, and it's up to the bullpen now to disrupt that.
Ground ball base hit. Peralta keeps on.
Peralta, there you go. He got it
It's the
started
first hit
last
for the
night.
Padres, who have 2 on with 2 out.
And it's
I know it
Cronenworth,
seems
the
crazy,
second baseman.
But last inning, the rally started with a walk, although be it with 1 out.
Wyatt
Dodgers got
punch.
a couple. This inning, 2 outs, harmless walk. Now it's first and second and some stress. That's what happens. Get people on base, start thinking the worst.
Yeah, and this ballpark, too. I mean, it snowballs so quickly in an environment like this. A hit there, a walk here. And before
Get that pitch
it can
count
turn
up.
into an avalanche on you.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Pryor for a visit with Bonda before Jake Cronenworth comes up.
Cronenworth.
Trying to continue the trend of repeating 2022 when he started that postseason 0 for 13 and then came to life in the division series, won that division series in
Drone
game
zone
4.
is calling.
This postseason,
And there,
started 0 for 13.
I told you they had to get the
Got it
crowd
going
back
with
in
2
it.
hits yesterday. Does he have some more game 4 magic for these fans?
Thanks for all the subscribe. Three more likes to 88. Thanks, guys.
Slider misses
Ooh,
away.
1-0.
Before the whole team adopted the approach of being pesky up there and bat to ball, this was the guy that probably best embodied it on the existing roster. Ball and a strike. Rookie of the Year runner-up, 2020. Out of the
1-1.
middle of nowhere. He was a throw-in the Tommy Pham trade coming from Tampa Bay, essentially. And a
Nectar of the
two-time
gods.
All-Star with a long-term contract.
They are.
Michael
It's been a
Kopech
good
loses.
game. And Michael Kopech, who gave all those runs up, who gave up that big
Bonda's
run.
1-1. Off the hand, shallow
Popped
center.
up.
Edmonds out.
Edmund.
He's got it, and that's the inning. Padres mount something, but come away empty-handed.
All right, we go to the top of the third. It's a battle, y'all. It's a battle. It's a battle. Oh. And it's Muncy, Smith, and Edmonds up to bat. Muncy 0 for 1, Smith 0 for 1, and Edmond 0 for 1. All right. Josh is struggling Rockies fan with plenty of paper bags. It's all you get at stores in Colorado. Convenient. You get that right. The Rockies. So make sure you guys are hitting that like for us. Oh, we're at 90 likes. Let's do it. Honoring Hank Aaron right here at this time. If you are a baseball fan, you got to respect the 44. 44s in the chat for us. We honor you, Hank Aaron. We're a Braves channel here, and we honor Hank Aaron every 44 likes. If you're a Dodgers fan, Padres fan, we honor you every 44 likes on our channel. Thank you so much, guys. 44s in the chat. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, I forgot to do batter. Appreciate you all coming in here. Thanks so much hitting that like for us. Trying to get now to 100 likes. 100 likes. We'll get over that here and we'll head on to the next 44 likes again. But thank you guys for making a great night here. Dodgers Padres, our third game of the series. We missed game 2. But we'll be bringing the rest of the games here for you guys. How are you doing this? This is MLB Game Day 3D. It is based off the MLB TV. So you have to have an MLB TV subscription, but it's based off the Google StatCast cam at the ballpark. It's off of the baseball speed, where it tracks the bats, the player movement. Everything is recorded off the Google StatCast cam and is broadcast to MLB Game Day 3D, which you are watching right here on our channel. So thank you so much, guys. We're the only ones doing it. MLB Game Day 3D. We're the only ones right now streaming.
Tell Max Muncy go start at first base for the first time in 3 years. And, of course, the ball finds him a scorcher right away. And Freddie Freeman said, thank God he was able to make
Game
that
Friday,
play.
Susan
Tested
says.
again over there near the dugout. Freddie said, my guy. Making it look easy.
You know how bad Freddie wants to be
All right,
playing,
Muncy.
but he is living through Max Muncy right now.
Who leads off this
What's up,
inning
Matthew?
against
Good to see you.
Brian Hoeing and takes ball 1. The last time
I believe
Muncy
Roberts
started
will
a
be
game at
fired
first
and Dave
base,
Ross will
his
replace
last
him.
play
We'll see.
blew out his elbow. Final day of the regular
You're welcome,
season
Chipper.
in
Good to see you.
2021. Reached into the base path to catch the throw and completely shredded his elbow. Missed that postseason. Took him at least a year before he fully
Foul
recovered
ball.
from it. And he said that's the hardest part about being back over there is just getting that out of the back of his head.
Yeah, that would be not a good memory.
Brian Hoeing out of the Padres bullpen. Dylan Cease only
Thank
going
you,
1
Carl, for
2/3.
subscribing. Carl, thank you.
So battle of the bullpens
Side
tonight.
2-1.
And for Max Muncy, we were talking about him as the key guy perhaps for the Dodgers, John. Dave Roberts sat him down today
I bet,
in
Matthew.
the office and said, hey, you got to be stubborn. You got to stop chasing because they're not giving you much to
The
hit.
Dodgers thirst
Yeah.
for a living.
And
What's
again,
going on,
that's
man?
Easier said than done. Look, we were talking earlier, and
3-1
when
to
you're
Muncy.
mechanically sound and you trust your mechanics, the high pressure of a game like this
Let's go
doesn't bother
Dodgers,
you.
and that
It
deserves
actually
a
slows
sub.
it down.
Thank
It's
you,
easier.
Thirst.
When you're
Appreciate it, buddy.
searching, this is the worst environment to play in.
Pulled sharply down the
Aaron
line.
Muncy
and
with a
fair
base
ball and
hit to the
extra
right
bases
corner.
for Max Muncy. Kicked
Muncy
around
there,
by
too.
Tatis. Muncy's
Oh,
going
he could have gone to 3.
with a leadoff
If he
double.
wasn't paying attention, he could have gone 3.
Let's go down to Ken Rosenthal.
Dodgers are going to
Dave
Dodger.
Roberts, let's start with Mookie Betts. What is the difference you've seen in him the last couple of nights?
Confidence. No one works harder, no one cares more, Kenny, and right now he's just got that confidence and he's back to being Mookie Betts.
I know you've got something going here, but what is your pitching plan roughly the
Will
rest of the night?
Smith.
I think we got 7 or 8 guys left, Kenny. I'm going to try to match these guys up in their lanes. Kopech is going to go the next inning, and then we've got Evan, Phillips, and Vesia looming, and try to shorten this game. I'm counting outs right now.
Last thing, is that what you wanted to see from Max Muncy?
That's what I want to see. You know, I think that the thing, his superpower, like I told him today, is he controls the strike zone. And if they're not going to throw it in the clown's mouth and take your base, and if they do, then put that nice short swing on, and that's what he did right there.
Dave, thank you.
All right, Ken.
Love that. I'm going to throw in the clown's mouth. Sounds like a manager talking out of the 1940s. That's Will's way to compete.
It is. You're facing studs and guys that are locked in on the mound, and you don't have room for error as a hitter. It's hard to hit in this league. You got to be.
All right, stick it back up here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Dodgers are going to Dodger, Josh says. 1-1 count. Will Smith, fly ball center field. That's gone. Home run.
Will Smith with a long
Will Smith.
Run. And the Dodgers with a 5-0 lead as they try to force Game 5. First hit of the postseason for Will Smith is an absolute blast.
She's going to dominate, apparently. 5-0 Dodgers.
He finally got one up in the zone that wasn't 98 miles an hour above his hands. He took a sinker and went straight up the middle.
I had a feel this was going to be a Dodger game, but it's not over yet, man.
And this crowd has not experienced this yet. It's a first for them. It's a first for the Dodgers to have the lead.
So Owen gives up some runs.
Third inning, right? I don't think there's a game that had the lead. They tied one, but they hadn't had the lead going through 3.
Well, their starters haven't given them a chance to. The Padres haven't given anybody a chance to get out in front with 20 runs scored over the first 2 innings in the postseason. On the road, they've taken the air out of the building. At home, they've made it just this overwhelming roar from the start. The new territory this quiet. Edmonds down quickly.
Strike out there. Owen takes down.
Well, you don't become a great team for either of these teams. They're not bothered by a lot, right? There's that sinker that came back over the plate. His hands pulled in perfectly. And when that timing and that click to a hitter is a beautiful sound. It's not a great sound to a pitcher, but it's a great sound to a hitter.
What's
and again,
up,
we
Kenneth
talked
Clark?
about
Good
it
to see
yesterday,
you
clicking in for Mookie.
From the hurricane in Georgia.
You never know when hitters
Glad
unlock
you're safe,
something.
buddy.
Sometimes it can be that simple of a sound.
Brian Hohen's finished. Mike Schilt goes back out into the bullpen. The Dodgers have scored in all 3 innings.
So the Dodgers have scored 1 run in the first, 2 runs in the second, and now 2 runs in the third, making it 5-0 on 7 hits, no errors. Padres, no runs, 1 hit. Only 1 hit. But we have seen this offense explode, just like the Dodgers exploded last night with a grand slam, and it was a 1-run game again. So this game is far from over, and Morjan coming in here for the Padres. Morjan, new pitcher for the Padres, left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen to face Lux, the second baseman. Lux walked his first time up and ran a run scored. So 5-0. The crowd is taken out of this game, which is what the Dodgers wanted. The crowd, as you heard this last couple of games here on our channel, that crowd gets loud. It's loud in the stream. So that's what the Dodgers wanted to do. They have done it. And now let's see what happens with a new pitcher coming in for the Padres as Hoeing. Let's give you some final line scores here for the Padres pitching, since we have a pitch and change. All right, so Dylan Cease, he left 1 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 1 K, 1 home run to Mookie Betts. Then Hoeing comes in here with 2/3 inning pitch, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. So not very good outing for Hoeing with 1 K. So now Morjan comes in. We'll see how he does facing this Dodgers lineup. Haruf says, loving every second of this. And did you hear from anyone else from the Hurricane? I have not, Kenneth. Chad was in here a little earlier. He's down in Orlando, but nothing on the coast. I do have some friends down in Cape Coral that I need to check on tomorrow. But appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much. Hit that like for us as we're trying to get to 150 likes.
Cowboys, a revenge game from last year on Fox.
Nice job.
They got, last year.
Yeah.
It's not Not good.
I'm with you. KB, Tom Brady on the call. 5-0 top three. This is Adrian Morhone on the pitch. Upstairs with his first one to Gavin Lux.
First pitch ball on a slider.
He pitched just 1/3 of an inning in the first game of this series. Gave up a run. The left-hander from Cuba fires a 1-0. In there. Ball and a strike.
Well, this definitely gives Dave Roberts a little rope to work with. He's still going to stay with the kind of pitchers because he knows how quick this offense can strike. This game's not over, just like yesterday's game wasn't over when it was 6-1 Padres.
Bounce to second. Cronenworth will get Lux.
That's an out there. 2 outs.
Oh, he's
Lux grounds out to second baseman Cronenworth.
Bottom of the order is set the table, and the top has come through. 6 out of 10, and they've driven in all 5.
Nearly third inning game's already in
2 starters. We talked about the guys getting their first start, getting their first check-in, and
all right, Enrique.
Playoff baseball is crazy, man. I miss it so much, and it's games like this that you could never maybe foresee. But the narratives we talked about, it just has to be balanced. You can't pay attention to it. Series is over. This team win. Oh, no, this is the greatest team. You just have to play baseball.
Kike Hernandez to left center field. Jurickson Profar.
Profar, the line drive, makes it 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Higgy, Arise, and Tatis. Higgy, Arise, and Tatis. Coming up. This announcer stole CeeLo's words. He did. He did. Homeboy. I know. We're gonna be deleting that stuff. Mods, if you see anything like that, just go ahead and delete it. Higgy, Arise, and Tatis. We're not dealing with that stuff tonight. Just got here. Padres need to step it up, CeeLo. I know, Leo. So Higgy, Arise, Tatis. Tatis 0 for 1. Arise 0 for 1. And Higgy's first at bat here. So thank you guys for tuning in. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our channel. We do baseball, hockey, basketball, college basketball. We do college basketball, college football, NASCAR, and Atlanta Braves baseball, and some travel stuff. So thank you so much for it. Jobless, man. I asked. No, none of that. Or you get hid. Last chance. Just got here. Well, welcome in, everybody. See the new pitcher. It's going to be Michael Kopech for the Dodgers, as you heard Dave Roberts say right here on our channel. Speaking of hockey, 8 p.m. puck drop for the Avs Knights game, and it still hasn't started. Wonder what's going on with that. Let's go Dodgers. Andy Fu, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see ya. Preds play tomorrow night against the Stars. So Michael Kopech in release of Banda. I'll give you the final line score of Banda here in just a second. But 5-0 Dodgers in the bottom of the third. As the game is crawling at a... Yeah, Stamkos, a whole bunch of players, Josh. They've improved their offense. They spent a lot of money. Among the Skies says, let's go Padres. Good to see you. Becky says, go Dodgers. Any team but the Phillies or Dodgers. Well, the Phillies lost. I don't know if you heard, Leo. Phillies lost to the Mets. So Mets clinch the NLCS. They go to the NLCS, and they'll come out west either to the Dodgers or the Padres. And that game will start on Sunday. Let's go, Lisa. Let's go Dodgers. Lisa said, "What's up? How you doing? Appreciate you being here."
His best team in baseball in the second half of the season put on a party last night, but the Dodgers crashing that party here in Game 4, leading 5-0 as we go to the last of the third inning. Michael Kopech,
this Padre offense will show up here eventually.
Season. Dave Roberts knew that he had
Chris
his top
Taylor
guys ready for the top of the order.
To
and
third
Kopech
base.
With 9-1-2 coming up is the play here in the third.
Kiki to center.
Well, part of that, Joe, is he'd already been warming up, right? And they scored those 2 runs. I wonder if it was 5-0 before he was warming up, if this would still be the choice. But it is now. And
Two
The hard-throwing
strikes.
right-hander looked better his last outing than he did in the first one.
That's better job
especially
with
with
Bob.
that slider.
Much
Hey,
better.
interesting thing we just showed there, John. Kike Hernandez and Chris Taylor have flipped spots.
I like.
Hernandez out to center,
what you
Taylor
put
into
there.
third. Both guys have played both positions, both their calling card, their versatility. That's just interesting to see happen in the middle of the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 and 2 here to Higgy.
Michael Kopech, one of the big deadline pickups. Andrew Friedman did good work at the deadline. Hard to envision the Dodgers even being here
Bob.
without the guys they went out and got. They got Kopech from the White Sox. They got Jack Flaherty, who's been their surest thing in the rotation since, from the Detroit Tigers, and Tommy Edman rounding out that lineup. As impactful as a deadline as just about anybody.
It's only
2-2.
a matter of time until that starts smashing some nukes.
Well, part of that switching of
Vamos,
position might be the
Dodgers.
style of a
Aaron
pitcher that they're
says,
bringing in,
"Vic,
right?
go
You got a fly
Dodgers."
ball pitcher versus a ground ball pitcher. Maybe that has something to do with it. Right now, he's hoping he's got a strikeout pitcher on the mound.
Right down the middle.
Wow,
100.
frozen
Higashioka
pieces.
blinks through it. 1 away in the third.
Frozen pizza in the chat as Kopech comes in and catches him looking.
Oh, there's your smoking iPads.
I mean, that is that's
Got eyes, and every guy's different, right? Some guys want all that and can absorb all that. Others are better just
Strike
doing the
one
basics
here
and let me
to
play.
Rise.
yeah. With balance, you can't all
Top of the order here now for the Padres. Backwards K. That's right, Baja.
drink through a fire hose.
Arise sends a fly ball
Arise!
the other way. Tasker
Deep
Hernandez
left
goes back
field.
to
What a
pull it
play
in.
by Hernandez.
There's a lot of good stuff. I mean, it
Two
really
outs.
does put you in the best position to be successful
And now,
if you can
Tatis.
take that stuff and apply it with what you know you're good at, right? And not try to do too much.
Fernando Tatis went back and watched some video of the guy that'll face right here. First time that he's faced Michael Kopech. Same way that Ryan
Baja,
Brazier
we put
attacked him.
pizzas in the chat. It's frozen
Yeah, I mean,
pizzas.
really,
That's our thing.
outer
that
third of the
Braves
plate
do.
and getting
Anytime
something breaking
anybody
away
gets caught
from that
looking,
big,
backwards
strong
K is a
right-handed
frozen
hitter.
pizza on this channel.
Look
Whoa!
out. Spills him with a high fastball.
Kopech, headhunter. Awesome, Aaron. What's up, Lisa?
This is way higher.
That one just got away from him.
And at 100 miles an hour, it seems like it's 1 inch off your chin. And you don't have much time to react.
Of course, he had the hit by pitch of Tatis as part of the ongoing chaos on Sunday, and Tatis even said that was too much of an important spot where they'd be trying to hit me
What's
intentionally.
up, Butterfly?
So he brushed it off. But it revs up this crowd. It's 1-2.
5 homers, 7 RBIs. Last
Tatis,
7 games
5
against the
home runs
Dodgers.
In his last
Batting
7 games
400.
against LA. 3 in this division series. Lays off this breaker.
2-2.
And it's 2-2.
$500 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Strikes one.
There's a fly ball right field.
It's
Gonna hit the wall. And that's a ground rule double. There you go. Tatis starts it off.
This is a confident hitter. He just saw one go way up above his head.
Teresa says
At 100.
no.
He's so strong, he flicks this bat. Look how strong he is. Just flicks it out there, and a line drive that just keeps going over the center field's head. That's locked in. If you want to know what locked in is, that's locked in.
All right, Profar.
Runner in scoring position. 2 out for Profar. Check swing foul.
Check swing on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Ruth Tatis.
That's
Fernando
what I meant,
Tatis
David
Jr.'s
says.
OPS in this division series, the 3rd best in any postseason series in Major League history, behind Lou
Woke the
Gehrig
crowd up.
and Babe Ruth in the 1928 World Series sweep against the Cardinals. Ball and a strike on Profar.
Get one. Found out in the first. Postseason for Profar, batting .211 with 1 RBI.
Padres trying to chip away. Swing and a miss.
Woo!
Cutter moves a mile and it's
Kopech
1-2.
throwing gas.
Yeah, when he doesn't force that cutter so firmly down and he
Have a
gives
nice
the
day.
hitter a
What's
chance
going
to
on?
see it out of his hand that looks like it's up, they can't stay off of it.
100-mile-an-hour
Fastball, but it ends 2-2.
fastball inside. Jeez. We love Profar signs in the stands.
Stays alive.
Foul ball. Tatis was the White Sox #1 draft pick. I didn't know that.
Machado waits on deck. 5-0 game. Game 4 this division series with the Padres lead 2-1.
Another foul ball by Profar.
San Diego trying to top of the Dodgers for the 2nd time in 3 years at this stage.
Keep hitting that like
Who
button
they've
for
been
us.
in this postseason.
Keep hitting that subscribe.
Well-rounded,
We're trying to get
complete
to
team.
150
It's who
on the
they've been
likes.
for months. Top team in baseball since the break. Another 2-2. He somehow gets to that ball and flies it into left field for Teoscar Hernandez.
Can of corn.
Padres unable to take advantage of the 2-out double. 3 pitchers and 3.
To the top of the 4th. Can of corn in the chat. Yes, we have an emoji for a can of corn. Can of corn in the chats. All right, so we are off and running to the 4th inning, and coming up for your Dodgers, it's going to be Taylor 0 for 1 with a strikeout, Ohtani 1 for 2, and Betts 2 for 2. The hero here, home run, 2 RBIs and a run scored. So top of the order coming up for the Dodgers here. Hang in there, Padres, Jay Chris says. Appreciate everybody being here. 639 in here now. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our channel. What you're watching here is MLB Game Day 3D. It is based on the Google StatCast cam at the ballpark, bringing it to live audio prediction of the chat. So thank you guys so much for being here. And let's see what happens here in the top of the 4th. And who comes out for the Padres, we'll see. So let's see. Final line score for the Padres on Morjan. Let's see if Morjan comes back out. If not, he's got 2/3 inning pitched, no hits, no runs. He's probably going to come back out. But Kopech looked really good. He looked really good. Final line score on Banda. 2/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. So he did his job. Dodgers bullpen. Keeping this thing. Just tune it in. Bob, do you remember me from last night? Yeah, Bob, remember you. Appreciate you being here. How did the Dodgers get 5? Mookie Betts hit a home run in the 1st inning. And then 2 runs scored in the 2nd and 2 runs scored in the 3rd. Mookie Betts brought in 1. Ohtani brought in 2. Oh, Betts brought in 2. And then Ohtani brought in 1. But thank you guys for tuning in here, guys. You're cool, bro. Thank you, David. What's up, Kai? Good to see you as well. But yes, I do remember you, Bob. Share the stream out, guys. Tell everybody about us. Hang in there, Padres. See what happens. Crowd, just need to get that crowd going. The crowd gets loud, man. Right now, the Dodgers have silenced this crowd for just a little bit. Tatis tried to get it going a little bit. Melanie, what's up? How are you? Appreciate you being here as well.
Baseball goes beyond the field.
All right. Let's go Dodgers, Melanie says. Good to see you. Keep hitting that like button, trying to get to 150. Hopefully get to 200 likes.
First 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and the Dodgers have a 5-0 lead as they try to force Game 5 in this best of 5. That's what's going on here. Plenty of the baseball across the country today. 4 games, 4 division series games.
Taylor.
Kevin Burkhart's going to have an update
Morjan
for you
back
on
out
the
there.
completion of one of them. In just a moment. 9-1-2 for the Dodgers in this fourth. Chris Taylor leads off. Adrian Morehomes, 0-1.
Hey, does Kevin have
1-1.
He does.
Lions, Cowboys?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to give him one
Dodgers,
more
Brand
chance.
Damage,
You want
what's
to
going
toss
on?
it to him and let him know that?
He just let him know. I'm giving him one more chance, and he knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, is our Lions struggled with Kevin on the call? Okay. I know he's listening right now, so I don't think I need to tell him. I think you just did.
Ball high, 1-2.
So 1-2 on Taylor. He was up there trying to bunt his first time. And bunted a couple foul, then swung away and struck out against Cease. On this
Nice
1-2
stream.
pitch,
Thank you, man.
swings and misses, and down on strikes
Hey, he's
again.
in the chat.
All right, Kevin, you pressure's on you with the Lions this weekend. Pressure's on you to give us a good update here.
All right, it's Otani. Let me see those 17s in the chat. Otani.
So it's Otani here with 1 gone in a 5-0 game in the fourth. Knocked in a run in the second. 1 of his previous 11. Which during the regular season is just a couple days
1-1
where
to
he's
Otani.
a little off, but you do that in the postseason, and we lead the broadcast talking about how he's got to fix it.
Yeah, well, he's such a great player that
Outside.
there's only a couple times during his
3-0 to
year,
Otani.
maybe
He's gonna
even
walk
this
him?
year, where he went through a small slump,
Not
if
gonna
you
give him
will.
anything to
and
hit.
then what he did the last 2 weeks, it's kind of unheard of.
He's got a
Walked
walk
him.
and a rare opportunity here to think about stealing a base. 59 stolen bases during the regular season. Has not had a chance in this postseason yet.
All right, Betts up to bat here.
He's been
has
that
been
deadly on the bases.
red hot.
59.
Betts up to bat here. 2 for 2. Hit that home run in the first inning. Got an RBI the last time up. Let's see what happens
At
here.
a 63. Strike
Ball
one,
outside.
Mookie Betts. 36 out of his last 36 back to July. Got a guy at the plate here, though. You don't want to take your eyes off of. Mookie Betts, 2 for 2. Drives another ball to deep center field.
Fly ball
This
center
one hanging in the
field.
yard for Jackson Miller.
Canicorn. Otani's going to tag
trying to
up.
Take second, and he
Oh,
will.
did not throw it on the dime.
Takes 90 feet in a different way.
Otani tags up to second base.
It's just amazing how quick and how strong he could be at the same time. And he goes back
All right,
to tag,
Hernandez
and within
here.
a second, boom, he has made a decision, and he has such great closing speed.
He made it his focus this offseason.
If he would have thrown it on a dime,
how can
he would have been out.
boost something else in my game? Oscar Hernandez takes a strike. First conversation the Dodgers strength
2
coach
outs.
Travis Smith had with him.
Strike 1.
Travis,
Can of
you know,
corn.
says
That's
nice
right.
to meet you. And Shohei very quickly goes into, hey, so what do we have in terms of speed building protocols? And what kind of things can we do to make me faster? So right away their work focused on this kind of season that he's had.
Foul
His
ball.
previous high in stolen bases was 26. Blows that out of the water, yeah, with a different role, not pitching,
Right.
but also with purposeful work on doing that. Oh, 2 pitch. Chopper to third.
Hernandez.
That's a fair ball that hits off
Fair
the
ball. The umpire gets in the
Otani's
way.
coming home. Machado's
Otani.
is going to get him. The Padres Padres.
Wow, that was a crazy
with some
play.
help from the third base umpire, Mark Ripperger. Ohtani's out at home, and the inning is over.
That was a weird play. So Hernandez singles on a ground ball to third. Machado goes for it, the umpire gets it away. Ohtani just keeps on running and gets thrown out at the plate, and that's 3 down. So a ground ball, Hernandez ground ball to Machado. As he's trying to make the play, the umpire gets in the way. Shohei Ohtani goes home, and the third baseman, Machado, throws it to Higgy at home, and Higgy throws out Ohtani. What a play there at home. But what a quick moving. But the umpire got in the way of I don't know if it hit the umpire or what, but that's what happened here. And the Padres escape a crazy, crazy inning there. So new pitcher for the Dodgers. Vesvia? That's how you say it's Vesvia, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's it. But thank you guys so much for being here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're trying to get to, we did it. Let's see if we can get it down to 24,200. So 50 more subs to go. And let's see if we can get to that 200 like mark. Hit that like for 700. Almost, well, we had 700 there for just a second. But appreciate everybody being here. What you're watching is MLB Game Day 3D here on MLB.com. They need help from the refs too, Roy says. That's right. Something. Let's go Padres, Grovetown, man. Menace says, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. Appreciate you being here. But a fun time here. So we'll see who plays the Mets. Is it going to be the Dodgers? Is it going to be the Padres? Please shout me out. Kai, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you, Kai. Appreciate you being here. Let's see what happens here. Machado up to bat. Vesvia up to bat, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. And I'll give you a line score for that. But let's see Machado. If you're a Padres fan, let me see those 13s in the chat. Machado up to bat. Pads eat their pitching up tonight, David says. Padres, let's go, Rachel says. Good to see everybody. Dropping those 13s. Kai bigger. Among the Sky dropping those 13s. So Ohtani got on base, went all the way around home. Let's see if they talk about it.
Have there been some crazy, weird plays in this series? This ball ricochets off of Machado and then off of the umpire at third, Mark Ripperger. Machado picks it up, calmly fires home, and they get Ohtani.
How about the pick at home? That's just bad break right there. He's got a signal fair. The ball bounces off his hand, and then look at his pick. And Ohtani almost got underneath the tag.
Yeah, he did.
But a big break for the Padres and a great play on both Machado.
What a play.
And Higgy.
Feels like he puts a little bit of life in this place in a 5-0 game, and it's Machado at the plate against Alex Vesvia. How many times do you see a guy?
Vesvia.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly 0-2 here.
Vesvia had a 1-2-3 inning of work, game one of this division series. Most heavily used reliever for the Dodgers during the regular season. Quietly, second in the National League with a 1.76.
All right, sync it back up here 1 second. The pitch here, 0-2 count to Machado. The pitch.
And he makes quick work of Machado.
Hey, he's in the chat.
One gone in this.
Machado goes down in 3 pitches.
Ohtani just galloping around third, accelerates home, and he's got to be thinking, what in the world? Where did that throw come from? Dino was trying to tell him the last moment there. But there's no question you're headed home.
Well, he thought it got all the way by.
Why wouldn't you?
There's no reason to think, but he did not have his head up to pick up that sign.
Foul ball to the left side.
Dino Ebel, third base coach.
Hey, baby.
Over from the Angels years ago.
What's up, EJ?
Jackson Merrill, strikeout victim his first time.
Is 13 healthy? I don't know. Remember, he hurt himself last night.
Awesome regular season. He's been even better in the postseason. 353, 3 extra base hits, 5 driven in. You know, A.J. Preller has dealt prospects aggressively through the years. So picked a good one to hang on to right here.
Hopped up
for Hernandez.
Left field, can of corn. Addicted, what's up?
And so far, so good, John, for this Dodger bullpen.
Can of corn's in the
they're
jet.
just matching up, right? And sometimes it's going to match up perfectly, and you're going to get those guys in order.
And now Bogarts,
sometimes there's going to be an inning or two where there's going to be traffic on the bases, and then Dave Roberts is going to be forced to come in with a guy he was hoping to, wait a little longer. But you're right. So far, so good, and the plan is working out.
To the script. Whole thing's scripted out when a team goes into a game like this. Doesn't often go exactly how you plan. Bogarts with 2 away. Takes inside for ball 1.
You guys would like to join our Discord? Butterfly, can you put the link to our Discord in the chat?
So some low-stress innings for these relievers. The opposite of what we saw in Philadelphia today, where it seemed like Ranger Suarez started each inning with guys on base.
That was an
I
unbelievable
remember last night.
And you know what?
He swang for a little bit.
Unbelievable.
Remember him getting a little hurt off of that.
With everything they've had to go through. Dramatic win in Milwaukee. Dramatic comebacks and just never out of it. That city's on fire.
And the Yankees winning tonight in a game that not a lot of people figured they would, with Seth Lugo going for the Royals.
3-0 here.
New York, one of the centers of the baseball
3-0 to
universe
Bogarts
here in October. From Vesia. You know, the Mets were
right down Main Street, 94 on the gun.
11 games below 500 in mid-June, but instead of folding, figured it out. And we talk about the Padres being the best team in baseball since the break. The Mets, the best team in baseball since mid-June. Full count.
3-2.
And they'll take on the winner of this series.
I know we touched that in the open, but it's really a bonus now for either of these teams. LA knew they were going to have home field no matter what, so that didn't change. They win, they get home field. But now San Diego is able to win the series. They get home field, and that's a huge bonus.
Bouncing
ground ball, second base.
Gavin Lux has it. Alex Vesia has a 1-2-3-4. Then the Dodger bullpen game going off without a flaw. So
we go to the top of the 5th. 5-0 Dodgers. 5-0. Way to come back, Vesvia. Let's go Dodgers, Thirst says. Make sure you join our Discord. Butterfly, put that in our chat. We love for you to join our Discord. Great place to talk sports and other things as well. So up the bat here for your Dodgers. It is Muncy, Will Smith, who had the home run as well. Hope this streak continues, EJ says. Edmonds as well. Muncy, Will Smith, and Edmond. Muncy 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. He's been at first base tonight, if you don't know. Freddie Freeman is out of the game. Also Rojas as well. And the subs have stepped up. They have stepped up in a big way. Will Smith hit the big homer to center field. 2 RBIs and a run scored, and Edmond 0 for 2. Final line score on Michael Kopech, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and he was throwing gas. He was throwing 100 miles an hour, which is crazy. So there's that. And then over the other side, I think we'll see if Morjan is done or not when he comes back out here or not. We'll see. Smith's always comes through. Kevin Park says, let's go Dodgers. Welcome in. Kevin, appreciate you being here too as well. Give it up this weekend. We'll be at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Roval, NASCAR's third and final race of the round of 12. And they'll be cutting off 4 drivers on the NASCAR Cup Series. We'll also be bringing the Xfinity Series as well on Saturday. The races and also qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series on Saturday as well. Sunday will be the race, and then game 1 of NLCS on Sunday night. No matter who's in it, we'll be doing it. Just waiting on the commercial break to come back. Thank you guys for tuning in, y'all. We appreciate you. Thanks for the likes. We're 158 likes. We're trying to get to 200 likes. Help us get to 200 likes. Keep hitting that subscribe. Maybe we can get to 24,200 as well. And back to the audio.
Overall offensive performer in each league. Cast your vote for the 2024 award by scanning the QR code or enter at MLB.com/Aaron.
No trucks. No trucks.
Dodgers and Padres, game 4 here in San Diego. 5-0 LA as we go to the top of the 5th. Max Muncy leads off against Adrian Morejon. Doubling in scoring last time up.
Umpire cost us a run because he didn't know to rotate towards the field, and home plate umpire makes the call with his mask on. As a former umpire, both are inexcusable. I thought so as well.
Top 10 in Dodger history in home runs.
Thank you, Chip.
190 of them, just ahead of Mike Piazza on that list.
Thanks so much, Chip.
The last time he was up, top 5 in the National League in that time. Squares.
He tried to bunt.
It takes a strike.
2 strikes. Muncy tried to bunt.
Time where Max Muncy was so locked in, right? Some injuries. You think some of it had to derail the real stretch that he was on.
Thanks for the subs too, y'all.
Yeah. Playing first base, 21.
Jesse and Jesus. Thank you so much. Jesse and Jesus.
Reaches out,
fly ball.
In the air, deep right center field. Merrill on the run, track, wall. He's got
what a catch by Merrill.
Jackson Merrill covers a ton of ground and hauls it in for the first out of the 5th.
Merrill was following that all the way. What a catch.
This man can play some center field. This ball's in the gap, right? It looks like it's going to be
some ground too, man.
But he gets to the wall, and I'm pretty sure that
kid's awesome.
Gone, maybe.
And that's going to do it for Morejon.
This guy hadn't played the outfield until a few months ago.
Estrada's coming in for the Padres.
Lifetime shortstop throughout there in the spring training game. Made a play coming in, made a play going back, made a play
Michael
like
Ayers
that.
Out there.
We think we got our center fielder. It's a pitching change in a 5-0 game in the 5th.
So 5th inning. Estrada now coming in, the right-handed pitcher, to face Will Smith, who had the big home run. I didn't expect that, EJ said. I thought it was gone. Did he steal it? Can't tell. Yeah, he did. He didn't really steal it. It wasn't out of the ballpark. It came short to the wall, but he was there. But the thing was that he was in center field, like deep center field, tracked the ball down, and caught it in right center. Near the number sign. So that's what's more impressive is that he covered some ground, and was there to catch it. The right fielder was there as well, but Merrill, he's a special kid. Special kid there for Merrill. So new pitcher, Jeremiah Estrada is the new pitcher for the Padres. You're welcome, Jimmy. But all the folks that are watching, and if you're hunkered down watching us from the hurricane, please let us know that you're hanging out. I'm sure you're not watching us if you're hunkered down from the hurricane, or if you've been evacuated from your house and you're no way to watch this game and you found us. Let us know. That makes my heart feel good that we're trying to do something for you guys to take your mind off of reality that's facing in your life with the houses, your cars, electricity, everything with the list hurricane. If you're not even in the line of the hurricane, if it deals with you somehow, some way. I know Kenneth Clark, one of our mods, he had to escape out of Florida, and he's in northern Georgia. So hope everybody is doing well tonight. My name is CeeLo. We pray for you guys. And also the ones from the past hurricane. Helene, the ones in South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Florida, on the West Coast. They're dealing with another hurricane too. Our prayers go out to you guys out there. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we'll be bringing the audio back in here in just a second, as Estrada is going to be facing Will Smith. Let's see what Will Smith can do. He put one out tonight, too.
Will Smith, who found his first hit of the postseason his last time up with a long home run, is going to face a new pitcher in Jeremiah Estrada. And Mike Schultz having to thread that needle here, of trying to keep this game close, but maybe having to start thinking about Game 5 as well.
Yeah, again, the luxury is he's up 2-1. The problem is what you just said. You know, how do you keep the game and let your offense get a few more cracks and extend and really force Dave Roberts to keep with this leverage type scenario? You don't want to give Dave Roberts an opportunity to go to a longer type pitcher because
97-mile-an-hour
with a 7 or 8 run lead.
Yeah, they do have Landon Mack down there who they could deploy for 3 or 4 innings if this got to a point where they're comfortable with the score. And that would alter their setup for Friday. Here's an 0-2 to Smith and a fastball.
A day off tomorrow, Jake.
Well, Smith's home run, we mentioned it, was the longest one this postseason for any player on any team, 432 feet.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If,
you know this song, John?
Here, so.
Getting jiggy with it.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Get that break on Thursday. I also got to work on the
roller to third.
Ground ball third. Machado throws it across.
Throw and a rise.
Ooh, that was a close one and a stretch by a rise.
It's amazing what this guy's becoming.
Jimmy, thanks for that $2 super chat. Thanks for the coverage. You're welcome. Everybody tell Jimmy, thank you, Jimmy, for the $2 super chat.
He'd look like a Gold Glover in this series.
Yeah, he's been
Look
good.
at a rise, the modern day first baseman.
On the other side, it's just a matter of time before he breaks out with the bat.
Two outs, Edman. Strike one on that splitter.
Right.
Joke right now with the rise. Don't
soak
lose
out
that
all the
glove,
southeast.
buddy.
That's right, David.
Edman turns around again. Reverse splits when he has trouble from the left side. Facing the right-hander as a right-handed hitter to try and take away the leverage of that splitter.
Thank you.
It's better from this side of the plate. That, of course, is all against left-handed pitchers, though. 1-2.
Detroit and the Yankees can advance tomorrow with a win. Crazy.
Grew up dreaming of being the next Khalil Green. Went to La Jolla Country Day. His first scholarship offer came from none other than Tony Gwynn. Tony was the head coach.
Thank you for subscribing, Jimmy. We appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat as well.
A lot of friends that are still Padres fans, he said. So he'd love to have upper hand on trash talk over those guys. 1-2 pitch to him is punch
Ground
right
ball.
side. Rise ranges way
Rise.
over to grab it, hits
Back to Estrada.
Gets him. 2-3-5. First clean into the game for Padres pitching. Mr. Padres.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. It is Peralta, Cronenworth, and Higgy. Got to get it going here, guys. Padres got to get it going here to make this a game. But Peralta, Cronenworth, and Higgy, and then top of the order. So if they get some of these guys on, they could possibly do something here for the Padres. But yeah, this one is the comeback. Trust me, EJ says. This inning right here. All it takes is Peralta to get on and maybe Cronenworth, maybe a homer by Higgy. Get up the top of the order here and might be a ball game again. Suzanne says, no, they won't. Jake says, I was late because I was watching NWP. Oh, no worry, bro. No worry, man. No worries at all. It's all good, bro. Good to see everybody. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be off. And then Friday, if we have a game, if not, we'll be bringing the game 1 of the NLCS on Sunday night. We appreciate you. Let's go, Pods. We need some runs. And we've met a lot of Padre fans, dude. We were the Braves. You know, I'm a Braves fan. We did the Padres-Braves series, 2 games. Didn't last very long, but we met a lot of Padre fans, and that's why we stuck with this. And there's a big following for Dodgers, too, as well. But we'll be following the Padres and the Dodgers through the series. So that's who we'll be following. And then the Mets, because we have a lot of Mets fans too as well. And we're an NL channel. We met a lot of NL East, NL National League teams. Padre fans out of nowhere, Roy says. Whoever wins this series, I'll be cheering for over the Mets, Jake says. All right, there it is. Keep on hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button. We're at 171. We're trying to get to 200 likes. If you haven't hit that like button for us, please do. That helps the channel out greatly. And also, subscribe. We're 30 away now. 24,170. We're trying to get to 24,200. Good possibility we could hit 25,000 subs this weekend. The way we've been doing on our channel with NASCAR and baseball, it's been an amazing ride these last couple months. So thank you guys. 25K. Oh my gosh. Just seems like I was at 10K earlier this year. It's been a blow up channel. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love.
47,000 rabid fans inside Petco Park. Bottom of the order coming up for the Padres.
Padres win. I'm rooting for the Padres all the way.
Against Alex Vesia.
Dodgers are in. I'm rooting for the Mets.
Padres no runs on 2 hits against 4 different Dodger pitchers. Vesia 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. Goes to work in the 5th. Upstairs, ball 1. Peralta, the home run in game 2, double in game 3, and he's already got a base hit today.
Thank you, Phillips. Philip, thank you.
We were talking about his path here yesterday. Started out as a pitcher in the Cardinals system, shoulder surgery, ended that career. They released him, but he wanted to keep playing, so he said, I'm going to give outfield a try. An independent team calls him with a chance. The only problem is he's at McDonald's, saving up enough gas money to go from Florida to...
Let's sing it up one more time, y'all. It was a little behind. And here we go. The pitch coming up.
Texas to get an indie ball chance as an outfielder.
Right, 2-2.
So he gets that chance and spends 3 years in independent ball trying to prove himself, wondering if anybody's ever going to see him off the grid like that. The Diamondbacks find him. They signed him in 2013. He's in the majors less than a year after that, and now here he is more than a decade into one of the most improbable careers you could ever imagine. On a 2-2 from Alex Vesia. One of the best indie ball products ever. David Peralta fouls it off. Kenny, you've got more on Peralta.
Well, Joe, you mentioned that perseverance, and you mentioned earlier that he started this season with the Cubs, signed a minor league contract in late February. The idea was to prove that he was fully recovered from flexor tendon surgery. Now, his deal included an opt-out. Major league players on minor league deals often get opt-outs, and that's what happened here to get him to the Padres. He exercised the
Peralta base hit again.
With another base hit. 2 of the 3 for the Padres.
Peralta.
Coming from Peralta.
Gets it started.
It's just such good hitting. Again, no wasted movement, no big swing.
And here's Cronenworth.
Putting the ball in play. Padres are relentless at it. Don't tell the Padres that exit velocity matters. It's nice. They've had some extremely high exit velocity moments in this series, but they just put it in play.
Leadoff man on for the first time and a strikeout. Jake Cronenworth.
What's up, Ray? Give it up for the Dodgers straight out of Santa Paula, sunny Southern California.
2 years ago, Cronenworth had a crowning moment of his big league career. As the Padres took down the Dodgers in Game 4. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Side 1-1.
This was the moment where it all really changed officially. You know, the Padres had been punching up for years and wasn't much of a rivalry. This place kept on getting packed. They kept on bringing in great players, getting better and better. And they finally did it on that night 2 years ago. Trying to do the same here. 1 win away from their second championship series appearance in 3 years.
Outside, 3-1. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
After Cronenworth, it's Higashioka, then the big bats at the top of the order.
Dope player, what's up?
It's a
Walked him! Here we go. Here we go. Cold Monkey, go Dodgers and have a good day. Thank you, Cold Monkey.
And here comes Mark Pryor as Higashioka comes up.
We got runners at first and second, no outs, and Higgy up the bat.
In this division series, the starting pitching or lack of 15 runs allowed over the first 3 games. And that's been the consistent theme in the early exits.
Relax,
so
Roy says.
You're forced to throw a bullpen game.
Sam says go Dodgers all the way. Bob says triple play.
As you do a game with a conventional starter, just because the bullpen's been the strength.
Bullpen's been the strength.
Shredder says tomorrow the 40th anniversary of the Padres' only World Series win.
Chaos would be the
84.
definition of this game, unless it's clean. And right now it's not clean. First and second, nobody out.
And Higgy can put it in the stands in a heartbeat. I'm a Braves fan, I know.
300 with 3 home runs in this postseason.
Natalie says Nathania. San Diego has the W. I'm sorry if I butchered your name.
Muncy at first, pitching.
Strike one.
There's a chance at a bunt here.
We all know too well. Exactly, Jake.
Now back off.
There's the crowd. Thank you, Annette.
Out on a 1, Higashioka leaves it upstairs.
Would you be interested in, I'm busy enough as it is. I'll look into it. You can send me a message on private on Instagram if you want.
They've added some in the third. Trying to get it going in the middle innings.
Oh, come on.
Innings tonight. That's through the back door. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And the fastball has been loose in this inning.
During the break, I'm going to refresh
YouTube. Face one more hitter.
It's 2-2. Higgy.
In a rise.
2-2. I'm saying let's go Padres.
Evan Phillips getting ready.
All right, here we go. Higgy 2-2. Vesvia on the mound. And here we go. The pitch.
2-2 coming home. Swing and a miss. And
He's in the chat.
First out of the 5th.
Vesvia gets
big out right there
Higgy.
for Alex Vesvia.
Yeah, it was a big out. I mean, you got a 5-run lead, but in the playoffs, as you can see, the crowd standing on their feet thinking, here we go. Padres can put a crooked number on the board as fast as anybody. And he made a pitch. And now he's got to face a great hitter in a rise. He knows this is his last
It's not Cease,
hitter.
Patrick. Cease has been out a long time ago. And he didn't strike out 4 people, I'll tell you that. All right, here's a rise. Top of the order here for the
31
Padres.
pitches. Here's his 29th. First and second, 1 away. Luis Arise, ball 1.
Ball 1. Thanks for the subs, guys. Thank you so much, guys.
0 for 2 today, 2 for 16 in this series. Padres with a 2-1 series lead, even though the batting champ at the top, the spark to this whole thing, hasn't given him much. Feels like a matter of time. Cracked in the air.
Rise, fly ball. And there is Mookie.
And Arise is out number 2.
2 down.
Dave Roberts quickly out of that dugout. He's going to go to Evan Phillips to face Fernando Tatis Jr.
Phillips facing Tatis. And they're going another arm.
Bottom of the 5th in game 4. The Dodgers 5, the Padres nothing. And Tatis to bat when you come back.
All right. There it is. This is going to be interesting. Mookie, baby, out, sit down. Arise got a hold of it, but Mookie was right there. So now we got Tatis coming out to face Evan Phillips, the new pitcher for your Dodgers. And, of course, Vesvia is responsible for the runners at first and second so we won't have a final line score on him yet. Evan Phillips, I haven't seen him in a while, Bob says. But they're going deep into the bullpen tonight. Of course, they have tomorrow off, and if they win here tonight, they play on Friday in LA, which we'll carry as well for you guys. We just need one ball to go our way, Andre says. 812 of us here. Thanks so much. Hit that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel. Tommy Horn says, a Met fan, I want the Padres, but again, the way we're playing, I really don't care who we face. Dodgers haven't played this version of the Mets, but I guess I should thank them for waking us up. Eddie says, who's your team? I am a struggling Braves fan. We are hurting this year, but we'll be back with a vengeance next year, y'all. Y'all don't want a piece of the Braves next year, y'all. We're going to be a beast to play with next year. You don't want any of us next year. Sam says Mets. It's going to be an interesting series. The Mets been red hot. So thanks for streaming. You rock. Let's go blue. You're welcome. You're welcome. We are always watching. Thank you so much. We appreciate you watching. Can't forget the team of the 90s. That's right, EJ. Braves better than the Padres, Roy says. We just didn't have any. We lost our Cy Young winner, the first of the postseason. We lost our Cy Young from last year, the first game of the season. Our season in a nutshell. So with lots of energy, and I don't know if you guys know this, the Braves starting roster with pitching and the whole lineup only played together 6 innings this year total together. That's it. 6 innings. Everything else, injuries.
First, he bunts the first one foul. He bunts the
Eddie.
second one foul. Swings away at the 0-2.
You better hope Acuna doesn't get injured. He can't injure his knees anymore.
He was
He's
19 years old at that point.
All right, here's
and he
Tatis.
said when he got to the big leagues, he felt like this was nothing, just because of those environments he had there. He's got 2 on and 2 out here. And Evan Phillips spins one for strike
First
one.
pitch, strike on a sweeper.
Well, he has shown that he.
David says it's been nice so far.
You see the numbers that kind of prove that.
I'm glad you're here, Teresa.
You can get him out, but it better be a
We don't trick anybody here.
Phillips delivers. Swing and a miss.
Ooh,
That was
another
a really
sweeper,
good pitch.
2 strikes.
I mean, look, you throw 3 in a row like that, you're going to get him out.
Unicorn will pitch on
Nobody
the
has
World
been able
Series,
to
but you did
really
hear from me.
do that. The 1 out he made, they got away with it right down the middle.
The Braves lose. Y'all beat us in 2021.
Peralta at second, Cronenworth at first. Phillips home with an 0-2. 3 consecutive sliders.
I guess they could, right? Because he was the first pitcher.
Tatis over
No, they do that in Little League.
Do
Do they do that in Major League? I can't remember.
5th pitcher of the day for the Dodgers. On a 1-2, Tatis lays off.
Did not chase on that sweeper.
Two on, 2 out, and a 2-2.
Hot fly.
Hernandez on at first. Now
The right
goes back
center,
and makes the
Kiki,
ground to end the fifth.
and he got it.
Padres leave 2, and after 5-0 LA.
All right, come on. Turn off already.
The greatest
Turn
squares
off
in the
already. Jesus. Oh my gosh. The audio. All right, let me refresh my YouTube TV because it is acting up like crazy. So, 1 second here. All right, we go to the top of the 6. Lux, Hernandez, and Taylor. Lux, Hernandez, and Taylor coming up for your Dodgers. Lux, Hernandez, Taylor. All right, let me go live here. Live. All right. Hopefully that'll help. Dang, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be good to get down to the bottom. I'm glad it's a close game, though. Who do you want to win, bro? Eddie, I just want a close game to get a good crowd in here and have a good time, get both teams together. I kind of like to see the Padres win because I predict them to win tonight. But the over-under is 8. So we're at 5. Anybody bet over on this game, or did anybody bet under on this game? I know we got a lot of parlay players out there. I know there's a lot of gamblers out there. Who bet over or under tonight? 190 likes. We're 10 likes away from 200. Help us get those likes for us. Blow those likes out of the water. Help us subscribe too. We're 19 away from our goal of 24,200. Anybody bet the over-under tonight on the game? Patrick says, yeah, they can put him back in as long as he isn't put back in the mound, then move to the mound. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do all that. Not going to comment on that over, Maddie says. Ooh. Oh, my gosh. So Estrada's back out there. 9 pitches for Estrada. And Lux, 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored. SoCal says Padres still shell-shocked from the grand slam yesterday. Straight cold turkey since. 8 points total. Sounds right. Padres due for 3. David says, long way to go yet. This is baseball. Stuff happens quickly in this game, especially. EJ says, 9,000. Geez, how much are you betting? That's just those games. Those mini games are fun. They get to play in here. Does LA go back home if they win? Yes.
San Diego Dodgers have a 5-0 lead, trying to keep their season alive here in Game 4.
Thank you for subscribing.
Jeremiah Estrada stays
and
on the
Ocean
pitch.
Hikes.
Bottom
Thank
of the
you.
Dodger
And
lineup. Gavin Lux pokes the first pitch foul. Dodgers got a run
Lux
in the
0 for
first
1.
and Mookie Betts home run. They got 2 in the second, 2 in the third. Able to flip around that
Nice,
fast
Matty.
start that the Padres have been owning.
Dodgers have no other formula. They were going to use this no matter what the score was. Now the Dodgers can change the formula for the Padres and who they use based on the score. And that's why
3D
the score
will be here
matters
back in a second, y'all.
a series like this where Padres win and it's over.
Let me refresh
The
it.
Dodgers are hoping to bring them to L.A.
Ground ball.
Estrada's glove.
I don't think he's going to get it. Base hit for
Lux
Lux.
has an infield hit to start the 6th. Tomorrow it is an
Base hit
off
for
day.
Lux.
On the National League side, the American League continues. Guardians
second, y'all,
and Tigers.
refresh.
Tigers taking
1
advantage
second,
today,
don't
moving ahead in that series 2-1. The Yankees have Garrett Cole gone with a chance to win that series against the Royals. And then if this continues to a Game 5, that'll be on Fox on Friday night, coverage starting at 7.
A lot of pressure on the teams that have had the bye, right? We haven't seen a lot advance. Philadelphia was not able to advance. New York's looking to do that tomorrow. They had the bye. The Guardians are in a hole. And then going into tonight's game,
Tess?
the
Good to see
Dodgers
you.
were in a hole. So in this new playoff format,
Foul
it
ball.
has been
Let's
a
stick it back
struggle
up here.
for the
Thank you guys
teams
for
that have
subbing, y'all.
waited 5 days to get to the championship series.
On the
Lux got a
National League
base hit
side,
to
in
second
the 3
base. He
years
just
of this
couldn't
current
keep up with
format,
it.
this expanded 14-team
Strada here. All right, we'll get it all synced up again, y'all. New York Yankees versus LA Dodgers. Watch. Here we go.
format.
All high.
Every single division series has been a second-place team beating the first-place team.
I can't tell if it's an
from
out
their
or a
own
home run,
division.
adding more intensity.
And the Padres are trying to make that 6 for 6 in the 3 years in this format. Ball and a strike on Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 in his first start of the postseason. Swings and misses at
2 strikes to Kike.
And we go down to Kenny.
Obviously, guys, we need a greater sample size to properly evaluate the new format. But if some of those top seeds go down beyond Philadelphia, we're going to have a lot of discussion about it. And maybe you shrink the wild card round to 1 day. That's something that's been discussed. The union proposed it, media discussion about it. I'm not sure what the answer is.
That's
We'll
regular
watch it
season.
closely.
Dodgers,
Sure has
their
looked
Phillies are
hard
out,
to,
Brewers are out,
top
Orioles
a team
are
for
out,
6
Braves
months
are
and
out.
then do it in that short burst. 6 months out the window in 6 days. in
Hot
a lot of
looking
cases. Kike
pizzas.
Hernandez down looking. 1 gone in the 6th.
Well, one thought I have is that, you know, you play the season to be the best, right? And there should be an advantage for these
Pizza's
teams
in the chat.
that have had to wait to play a team that
All right,
exhausts
Chris Taylor, 0 for 2,
resources
2
that
strikeouts. He's
haven't
trying not
played
to
out.
get the hat
Those
trick
teams
here.
have played more like the 162 schedule.
0-1.
Maybe an idea that could be floated out that if they want to, I would say, find a way to make this series a best-of-7.
Okay.
And you give whatever slow start to the team or whatever that's been, because it's been something. If you lose the best-of-7, you tip
Can Taylor get the
home.
hat trick here?
The best-of-5 is still,
I want beat
it's
the
2 games
Patrick
difference, and it's a big thing. Like, this is an elimination game for the Dodgers. Best-of-7, it wouldn't be, and it'd be a totally different strategy. So we'll see what happens. A lot to be played, but
Imagine if the
hopefully you
Royals
think they
win.
would self-correct and learn how to do it.
Comes an 0-2 from Estrada in the dirt.
Ball in the dirt.
Every week throughout the year, the best teams in baseball, some of the best teams in baseball lose 3 out of 5 games. That happens here. It's just baseball happening, and it happens to end your year.
Yeah, and the bigger story really is in those first wild card games. The team that's winning the first game isn't losing. And you manage differently in a best-of-3.
Taylor's down on strikes.
There you go.
for the third
Foul
time.
tip.
You
K's.
manage differently in a best-of-3 than you would in a regular season best-of-3. You're not using your relievers the way they're using them in a postseason. So I just think the whole thing has got to be at least 3 to 4 years before we jump too far.
And it's
to making
Ohtani.
wholesale changes. Because I honestly thought that it was going to give these teams a big-time advantage. I really did. The teams that got the best 2 records.
Ohtani.
Ohtani's at the plate. He takes
Detroit
ball
is
1.
1 game away versus the #1 seed in the AL.
A 5-0 game here in the 6th. Ohtani has got
Ohtani
it
up the
going again.
bats.
He was 1 for his previous 10 with 6 Ks coming into tonight. Driven in a run with a single. He's also walked.
Foul ball.
Best player in the world over there getting coaching from Miguel Rojas, who they say is a future manager.
1-1 count, 2 outs to Ohtani.
1-1 from Estrada. Ohtani puts it strike 2.
Ooh, 2 strikes. He got caught looking last night.
Outside corner. If you wanted to put the ultimate stress on one of the best hitters in the game, you throw that split right down that lane off of that fastball where he already was shaking his head thinking it was a ball.
Thank you so much. We are always
One of
watching.
the best splitters in the sport. Instead, wraps a slider inside. The count evens 2-2.
1,000 in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being here.
Okay, if
Appreciate
you
it.
threw a fastball in, then that
Hit that
pressure
like,
on the
hit that
slider is I
subscribe.
got to go after that fastball, and it goes beneath the barrel of the bat. But that was inside versus the fastball away.
Fouls it straight
Another
back.
foul. In the ribs.
875
2-2, 2
regular
outs.
season games without playing in the postseason prior to this stretch right here for Shohei Ohtani. An absolute bullet
Wow.
down the line. Foul.
Foul ball. Woo, that was close.
That got from the bat to the seats in like 2 seconds.
That was 2 pitches later on the splitter that he had now trackballed that went inside. When the pressure's on the outside part of the strike zone, that's when you got to put the heat on the hitter to go and expand off the plate.
Another 2-2. Ohtani takes ball 3.
3-2. Keep hitting that subscribe. Trying to go to 300 likes.
That's what it's
300 likes.
Dodgers up 5-0. Lux at first, started this inning with a single. He's still there. Get a head start with a payoff. There he goes. Here it comes, and we'll do it again.
Man, what an at-bat. Foul ball.
Ninth pitch coming to Ohtani.
Ohtani.
On the 9th pitch, takes ball
And he
4.
walked him. We got runners at first and second.
That'll be the last hit of the Estrada faces. Here's Mike Schilt out of the dugout as Mookie Betts gets ready to hit. And he will make the change right here. Dodgers threatening to add on with one of their hottest hitters coming up.
All right, so new pitcher for the Padres coming in. Ohtani at first, Lux at second. We got 2 outs. And one of the hot hitters tonight, Mookie Betts, he had a home run in the first inning. He had another hit in the second inning, I believe, when they scored again. 2 RBIs there for him with a run scored. So we have first and second, 2 outs, 1,300 folks watching here. Thanks so much, guys, for all the love tonight. We appreciate you. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel. We are an Atlanta Braves channel, but we continue to do baseball here. We're going to continue to do baseball throughout the rest of the playoffs. The MLB Game Day 3D is what you're watching. It is based off the Google StatCast cam at the ballpark. It tracks baseballs. It tracks player movement. It tracks bats. It tracks how far the ball goes, how hard the ball is hit off the bat, how the speed of the projection of the pitcher. All of that is right here in front of you. We hope you enjoyed the stream. Hit the like button. We're the only ones tonight on YouTube doing MLB Game Day 3D, and we hope that you enjoy it. And come back for some more, depending on what happens tonight. If the Dodgers win tonight, we're doing Friday night stream for sure. If the Padres win tonight, we'll be doing Sunday's game, Mets-Padres. Whatever happens, we'll be bringing it to you live on the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Become a member, send a super chat, help out, show your appreciation for hanging out here tonight. But if you can't do any of that, just sitting here watching with us is more enough for us. So thank you guys for being here. Kenny, well, thank you so much for subscribing. Joe as well. Appreciate all the love. As what an at bat for Ohtani. Like 10 pitches was that? So great at bat for Ohtani. So runners at first and second. And Alec Jacob, new pitcher for the Padres, as the Padres are deep into their bullpen now, facing Mookie Betts. Red hot tonight. He hit a homer last night, hit a homer tonight.
Here, pummeled. Trying to lean it fair, but up on hook and foul. And so
a lot of them don't have the laptop to do it. My laptop is.
And this inning stays alive for Mookie Betts.
A lot of them can't do
close, says Shohei. 54 home runs during the regular season. He's got 1 here in the postseason.
It takes Mookie a lot out of your computer.
The last 2 games, he's gone deep. And this is the first moment here where Mike Schilt shifts from his leverage arms to the other side of the bullpen as he goes to Alec Jacob. Only pitched 7 games in the regular season.
Thank you, Hefty. Ooh, sidearm pitcher, strike on the corner, sinker.
Well, Jacob had 1 inning of work on Sunday night in that 10-2 win for the Padres. So
another low leverage 24,220. Thank you, guys.
On here
Matthew
to face
Taylor,
bats, 2 on and 2 out. And a
popped up, got it underneath. Arise.
Has it, the 6th
That's it. We go.
Move on to the bottom half.
Couple pitches for Jacob. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th we go. And it's Profar, Machado, and Merrill for your Padres, as they're down 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. 7th inning will be coming up next, and we'll be doing the 7th inning stretch as well. Matty says, CeeLo is lucky. I can't stream games. I could have 2,000 overlays going at once and not one hiccup. Yeah, I got a great laptop. Sometimes it lags, but we get a lot. We got a lot going on here, is what you see. Multiple screens, multiple scenes, lots of stuff going on. But we bring you the best content here on the channel. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and subscribing. I don't think we've had 1,100 in a baseball stream, Maddie or Butterfly, all year. But love the 3D. Thank you guys. Who's coming out to pitch to Profar? That's the question. The Dodgers going to stay. See here. Final line score for Estrada or Mojan is 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 K, and then Estrada comes out. He pitches an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Now Alec Jacob comes in and gets out of the inning. On the other side, Dodgers, Vesvia, he was 1 2/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 Ks, and then Evan Phillips, we'll see if he comes back out. He only pitched a third of an inning. He might be getting the mound. We'll see what happens here in a second. But thanks so much, Curtis Williams, for subscribing as well. Appreciate it. I'm enjoying your live stream from Japan. Thanks. Wow. Thank you, Past. Thank you so much. That's awesome. FAI Havoc, thank you so much as well. You appreciate you. Yeah, I know, Maddie. It's crazy. Now, the higher that sub count goes, the more people watch you. Thank you, Daniel Baseball. You're welcome, Daniel Baseball. You're welcome. Same, my name, Daniel Phelps. My parents are watching. Jeff Phelps, thank you so much. Daniel Phelps. So it is Evan Phillips. He's coming back out there after 5 pitches, and he's going to be facing Profar.
Families affected by Hurricanes Milton and Helene urgently need your support. Help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to people when they need it most. Donate today to Hurricanes Milton and Helene by going to redcross.org or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS.
You're welcome, Mike.
Evan Phillips got the last out of the 5th inning, and he faces Jurickson Profar here. So
1-0 to Profar.
4 outs to go, or 4 innings to go, and the Dodgers really have 3 pitchers to accomplish those 4 innings. When you're looking at the quote-unquote trust tree of Dave Roberts, you've got Phillips here, Hudson, and Trinan, the only 2 guys down there who you would consider part of the leverage group. Edmund makes the grab.
Comes out of nowhere.
Well,
welcome,
I
Jeff.
think it's going to be whoever gets done the 3 outs in the shortest amount of time or pitches, right? So it just gives them
Manny
a little
Machado.
Bit. You got the day off
those
tomorrow. If there is a game
You're
5,
welcome, Ed.
all these relievers will get a chance to kind of rest.
Thank you, Jeff.
Flip-flop again, John, and just trying to read between the lines here.
Airbnb doesn't have a TV. You're
They're putting
lifesaver.
Kike
You're welcome,
Hernandez
Mike.
out there in center. Faster runner and covers more ground. There's a
Machado deep fly. Center field. Goes up. Oh.
Kike Hernandez. Chris Taylor didn't matter. Got to the wall. And Taylor pulled it in for the 2nd out.
Kiki.
Well, that is Petco Park at its finest. Late in the night, this ball is smoked. And it just dies in center field. The ball will go down the line, but in center field,
$5
you've got
super chat. Thank you.
Get it
Dope
earlier in the day
Thank you so
or
much.
really pound it
Tell American
later in the
CH.
night.
Thank you so much, everybody. Tell American everything, buddy. Thank you. All right, Merrill
in front of the wall. It stays 5-0. Jackson Merrill takes ball 1. Padres scored 10 runs in game 2. They scored 6 runs last night. No runs on 3 hits so far. In this bullpen game
Ground
for
ball,
LA,
second
Evan
base,
Phillips
Lux.
promptly with a 1-2-3-6.
That's 3.
Does it on 5 pitches.
All right. 5 pitches for Evan Phillips. We go to the 7th inning. 7th inning. Thank you for subscribing, Investor. Thank you so much. 7th inning. Top of the 7th. It is Kiki. No, it's Tusker Hernandez. Muncy and Will Smith. Hernandez 2 for 3. Muncy 1 for 3. And Will Smith 1 for 3. This core of this lineup here, everybody gotten a hit tonight except Edmund. Everybody's gotten a hit tonight except Edmund and Chris Taylor on this Dodger lineup. So without Freeman, without Rojas, their backs against the wall and they're shining tonight. 5-0. The pitching has been amazing for the Dodgers. And this is interesting. Thank you for hosting this game. I'm military. Overseas in South Korea. I'm a big Dodgers fan who grew up 10 minutes away from Dodger Stadium. Well, you're welcome, JT. Thank you for your service as well, JT. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of the people that are watching across the world. We appreciate you watching. Anybody that's over in, serving our country, we thank you as well. And appreciate everybody. Thanks for the likes. Hit the likes for us. We're at 267, trying to get to 300 likes. 300 likes on the chat. Appreciate it. Keep on subbing, guys. We'll go to 24,300 now. That'll be our new goal. World according to Nate, man. Good always to see you, buddy. Appreciate it. As we're in the top of the seventh inning stretch coming up. I'm not far from you over here in Japan, Wesley says. Lots of folks watching. Interesting game. Man, Machado almost took that sucker out. Came so close. Petco Park here. I was at Dodger Stadium the day of the All-Star game. We were in LA, and I wanted to go get a t-shirt that said All-Star game, and they wouldn't let me in. I was like, oh, come on, man. The All-Star game don't start till like later tonight. Let me in to get a t-shirt. They wouldn't let me. So I had to go, we went down to Hollywood Boulevard and got one down there.
League near you. Go to playball.org and follow @playball on social media. Teoscar Hernandez has 2 hits, 1 spot up in the order, and Freddie Freeman's spot. Top of the Dodge order. Ohtani, Betts, and Teoscar Hernandez tonight getting the job done. 5 runs on 9 hits. All 5 of those runs coming over the first 3 innings of this game.
Segwire, 760. Thank you.
16 runs total.
I'd like to go to the home run
in the 2
derby
games here in San Diego, and they've all been.
Can you even see LA? Innings. I know, right, David?
But 97 mile-an-hour fastballs, then go ahead and try and hit that.
All right, I'll get this synced up here for you guys. I'm in 11B, and I'm from Glasgow Park area. Nice. Appreciate you being here, JT. As we got the count here. 1-2. And a foul ball.
Well, if the score holds in this
Stanton
game,
had a good game today.
The series does move up to a game 5. Yu Darvish lined up for the Padres. 7 innings in game 2 of this series. Just 1 run on 3 hits. It's dominant, unshakable. All the chaos swirling around him in that 7th inning. And the Dodgers have the option between Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Jack Flaherty. Hernandez down on strikes for the first out of the 7. Talking to Dave Roberts today, if it were to get to a game 5, got the sense that it would be Yamamoto.
Yeah, I think so. Just because, you know, Jack Flaherty has been great, and he can come out of the pen. He's actually done that before.
Bro, the Quiznos bacon egg. Jesus.
So just keeping everything in a structured way. That's down the road if this game were to hold out. And Dave would like to have that problem right now.
All 1.
And have that decision to make.
Muncy. 1 for 3.
Do everything he could to
double and a run score.
Win this game 4. Of course, that game 5 decision doesn't
Hefty.
happen without him unloading his bullpen, all his top arms, and trying to force that
the Braves are going to be
game.
a beast next year. You're not going to want a piece
With
of
the
that
recent
at all.
postseason history
That
looming
bullpen,
over everything.
The starting lineup.
Dodgers came into tonight
We get a
needing that
shortstop.
bullpen game to work
It's over.
to avoid a 3rd
Right.
consecutive division series defeat.
2-1.
And a 2nd one in 3 years to their rival San Diego. Muncy gets hit.
And it hit Muncy on the arm.
Inside and clips him, and a 1-out base runner for LA. Well, the Dodgers have won 11 division titles over the last 12
Will
years.
Smith,
12
big
consecutive
homer.
trips to the postseason.
Yes, Tony, I will.
Won it all in the short 2020 season. Lost to the Braves in the 21 championship series. Then 3 consecutive seasons. Division series foes in the
Michael
division
Harris'
series.
rookie card.
Padres got him. Or division foes in the division series. Padres got him in 22. Diamondbacks got him last year. On the ropes here against the Padres.
Strike
As
1,
we've
Jake
been talking
Sinker.
about throughout this series, Dave Roberts convicted that this year there's something different about this group. Feels like their ability to punch back greater than it's been in recent years. And showing that off so far tonight. Ball and a strike on Will Smith.
1-1.
Well, again,
it's MLB Game Day 3D, Wesley. It's based off the Google StatCast
It's one of those series that you feel like could go 7. They're two really good teams.
2 strikes to Will Smith.
You know, the Mets are sitting there celebrating, saying, play on, just like this. Keep on going to a Game 5.
Keep on keeping on. They know they're coming out west.
See, Bummer was really good, Hefty.
You're going to fly and hang out right in the middle. Sort of like what Oceanside or something. Go to Laguna
Smith
for a day
fouls
or 2.
off. Still 2 strikes.
Wherever they're going to wind up, you know they're having
this game
some
seems
fun
like it's
tonight,
forever, but it's only been 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Incredible run, the New York Mets. The 1-2 to Will Smith. On the
ground ball. Oh, it went right past
5-hole into
Bogarts.
field. Muncy chugging for third, and he'll get there.
Went through Bogarts' legs.
The Padres have had a clear edge defensively, but an error on Bogarts.
That's an error. What?
Yeah,
First and third.
50
right there. Right through Bogarts' legs.
Just kind of skidded and went right
Alligator.
The wickets. That's right there. He anticipated it. See how this ball just
get your glove down. He had a bad hop.
The heel of his glove. And what was a pretty double play, sure thing, turns into
that was a 6-4-3 double play.
Mini rally for the Dodgers.
Alligator.
Then a quick word from Capital One.
All right, Edmonds up the bat here.
Baseball, or with the Capital One Venture Card, because it lets you earn
Nothing is a
unlimited
short
double
thing.
miles
You're right.
on every purchase every day.
Let's go Dodgers, Sam says.
Let's play ball.
Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for hanging out
3
tonight.
years. The last 9 games of the regular season are short, which he moved to right down the stretch. Taking
Dodgers
over for
win
Hassan
will bring you
Kim.
Friday's
Obviously
game.
where he's played for most
Padres
of his
win
career,
will bring you
but
Sunday's
it had been a year since he'd taken any reps there prior to mid-September.
Hopefully Sunday's game is at night. I'm assuming it would be.
Your team, your players, your home for postseason baseball. Get personalized highlights and notifications just for you on the MLB app. First and third, Dodgers trying to tack on, looking for their
Tommy
first
Edman,
run
0 for
since
3.
the third inning as Tommy Edman
2 ground outs,
in.
a strikeout.
Muncy at third, Smith at first.
There you go, Ray.
Edman.
Ooh, little bunt.
Perfectly
little bunt. That's going to score.
Tossed to first in time. But
and it's 6-0.
And it's 6-0 Dodgers.
What a bunt.
Play you were talking about earlier.
Yep. And they may take a look. I don't know. He may have beat that throw out.
He thinks he's safe.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at it. Live, I thought he got it. I thought he was safe.
Taking his shin guard off, hanging out down there at first. I'm not sure he knows he's been called out. Big Schultz out there. See exactly what the call is.
Los Angeles is challenging the out call at first base. The previous play is under review.
All right, so he knows for sure at this point. He may just be that convinced that he beat the throw.
It's a perfect.
Oh, they called him safe at first
be
too.
Defended, right? You read it for as a base runner.
What
reads
a
it at
play
third.
by Edman.
You play it in that little triangle that's perfectly placed, and now the pitcher's got to get the out, and the throw gets. Yeah.
Oh, he's safe.
I think he hits the front of the bag again.
Safe.
Fastest way to first base is right on the tip of that
Ray,
bag.
I coached for 10 years.
What do you think?
Baseball for 10 years.
I think it's closer than I thought in real time, but I think it stands. Maybe not. I don't know. It's really close.
That like guys.
Skinny's
That's right,
out on the
Matthew.
field.
We'd love to have 500 likes. That would be awesome.
John.
We're 267. Let's see if we get 500 likes.
You might be right.
Replay review presented by Zoom.
The hardest thing for an umpire, he's listening to that sound, right? But when you go to the front of the bag, you don't have that sound. That thud, and the ball's soft in the glove.
Game sucks so far.
Just a tough play.
Why did it start so late, Prairie?
To get that call. That's why we have replay and angles.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The runner is out.
Ooh.
Challenge remaining.
Does get the RBI, but
doesn't get the bunt single. Mike Schilt going to
Too
call
bad they
back
didn't
down
have
to
2
the
outs
bullpen.
already.
Dodgers get their
That run
first
would
run
have
since
scored.
the 3rd inning. First run for either team in the 2 games here coming after the 3rd.
6-0.
Jacobs finished.
And Jacob
Back
is
into the
done. What a
pen for
bunt
San
by
Diego.
Edmund. So new pitcher coming in for the Padres. Dodgers bullpen should start every game for the Dodgers, right? Just let them play. 290 likes, chill. That's right. Help those likes up. See if we can get to 300, 400 likes. That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much. Hit the subscribe too. That's really the most important part. Subscribing to the channel. See if we can get to 24,250. Let's see if we can get to 24,300 subscribers. Subscribe to more baseball. We are bringing you baseball throughout the postseason. We're loving the 3D. Everybody's loving the 3D. We hope you guys love it too. Win Dodgers. I want my King Taco tomorrow. Go blue, Sam says. King Taco. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate the subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Just did it. Thank you, GK. Thank you so much. The 3D is sick. I know, it's awesome, bro. It is the best. We've been doing 3D all season on for the Braves baseball on our channel, and it has blown our channel up like crazy. We've had a good time with it. There's a lot of other cameras, but we'll just stick with the strike zone for right now. Love that SD quilt their stadium into its surroundings. Love that San Diego built their stadium into its surroundings. Yeah, and most stadiums these days, these new stadiums, they have stuff around them, like apartments, restaurants, bars, everything. So Miguel says, I'll get Dodger donuts tomorrow. There you go. Thank you for subscribing, Ray. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's funny, right? You teach your kids Little League, alligator. Like, come on, basics. Basics, ground ball. Like, come on. Put it down. All right, here we go. New pitcher, Wandy Peralta. I guess that's it. Wandy.
It all starts with 10 a.m. We're at 10 a.m. with Big Noon Kickoff live from Provo.
Yeah, Grateful Dead.
BYU game, and then Washington.
Bob says this is a great good game.
Only on Fox. Gavin Lux is up to hit. Wandy Peralta, the veteran left-hander, makes his first appearance this postseason. First time he's pitched in a game in almost 2 weeks. Running the bank for the Dodgers here in the 7th. They lead it 6-0, and Gavin Lux jumps on the first pitch.
Deep fly ball!
And
gone!
Just
home run!
Lux, who ambushes Peralta.
Someone said tonight that Lux would be the MVP.
Game 4. The Dodgers lead it 8-0.
8-0.
Each at bat. Gavin Lux looks like he's getting closer and closer.
Wow.
He's had some good takes, some good swings, and that feeling right there doesn't get better than that.
All right, Kiki up to bat.
Third home run of the day for the Dodgers. First one of the postseason for Gavin Lux.
First
and what
pitch
that
ball.
swing might have just officially done is allowed Dave Roberts to get off his top arms.
Yeah.
Sit down Phillips, not have to use Trinan, and go to somebody like Landon Knapp to finish this game. Kike Hernandez
There's
with
another
his
base
second
hit.
hit of the night.
A giant known as the Dodgers has awakened. Yeah, someone did say last night, but I thought I saw someone at the beginning of this day that
I did
Lux
it again.
would do
I'm not to
something
rely
today.
on you the rest of the game.
Dodgers donuts for my coworkers. Got Dodgers.
What'd you do?
Flipped it, wrote it in the wrong spots. I'm pretty frustrated.
You seem defeated over there. I got you, though.
Better in an 8-0 game than a 1-0.
For sure.
Strike.
Chris Taylor swings and misses at the first one from Peralta.
Chris
So the
Taylor
Dodger
0 for
offense
3
coming to
tonight.
life here.
3
8
Ks.
runs
He's
on
got the hat
11
trick.
hits today.
Hat trick for Chris Taylor.
Well, I found this pretty interesting.
That's the
Since
ball.
2021, 21 to
You think
23,
Fernando would get another hit?
there were 12 5-game series. Only 2 has gone 5
Maybe.
games.
You're going to make me try to name them?
No.
Where he's at
Because
in
I
the
couldn't
lineup.
name him. I would never ask that question. But
what a beauty, Ronald says.
The point is, when you're in these best of 5 series, we give you all the statistics, we give you all the things and the measurables.
Ball, wild pitch.
Kike Hernandez
Runner's going to go to second.
Scores don't matter if it gets to a game 5.
Game 5, and I think I heard him say the starter for the
an
Padres
epic elimination
was not going
game
to
to
be.
move on.
Someone asked me, who was it? Someone said something. Do you think it's going to be
teeter-totter?
That's right.
Some big swings in the series, and right now the Dodgers are sitting way at the bottom.
So, do you think the White Sox will trade Crochet or Luis Robert
They've got
Jr.?
all the weight in an 8.
I don't know. Strikeout there to end the inning. Got out of the inning.
Figure that out. I just know that it's
so that's it. We go to the bottom of the 7th. All right, bottom of the 7th, and we'll take a look at the lineup really quick. Then we'll do 7th inning stretch. Bogarts, Peralta, Cronenworth. Padres have a lot to do here in the bottom of the 7th. So let's do it, y'all. 7th inning stretch. Stand up and stretch. Get you a snack or head to the restroom really quick. Thanks so much, guys, for all the love. Let's do it. 7th inning stretch. Oh, I did the wrong one. Let's get some runs. All right. Thank you guys for all that. Take me out to the old ball game. Root for the Dodgers, Bob says. 1,200 feet folks here tonight. Thank you so much. This is awesome. 300 likes. Let's go to 400 likes. Let's blow it out of the water. But Bogarts, Peralta, Cronenworth. We'll see who's pitching for the Dodgers. What if the Padres win? That would be something. It'll be a major, major comeback for the Padres and a meltdown like you wouldn't believe for the Dodgers. And I believe this would get Roberts fired. If Dave Roberts blows an 8-0 lead and loses and gets knocked out of the playoffs, I would say Roberts gets fired tonight. Dodger fans, do you agree with me on that one? Traditions like that in baseball can't be beat. That's right. Too bad I only bet King Taco. 3 strikes, you're out. Take me out to the ball game. We got this, Blue. He's gone on the spot if that happens. Yeah, exactly. If they blow an 8-0 lead here, and yeah, Roberts is gone, man. But Cease, he started on less than 4 days rest. He only lasted an inning and a third, and it's been a Padres bullpen, but the Dodgers have been on fire all night long. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying to get to 24,300. The Mets. I'm gonna mute this because I'm guarantee you this is a. I'm gonna mute the Mets song here, just in case for the copyright. What if Roberts is 1 in a million? I guess business is business. But the Mets beat the Phillies, and they go to the NLCS and head out west into whoever it's gonna be, the Padres or the Dodgers. Here we go. Still singing that song. Meet the Mets. Fred Lindor had the grand slam today as well. Lonzo 4 for 13, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Crazy. My gosh, song. Anyone go to Tommy's? Pods will win Game 5 with Darvish pitching. All right. Daniel Hudson, the new pitcher, 65 games, 3.00 ERA. Thank you, Mbot. They have, Bob. All right, let's sync it up here one more time, y'all. Dodgers fan, not gonna lie, Darvish pitching has everyone worried. Should be interesting. Darvish gets his start finally. I think I would have pitched Darvish tonight. Two 1. Foul ball. Woo! Hudson with a K. Frozen pizzas in the chat. Caught him looking. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. My gosh.
Retired the first 4 hitters. Anthony Bonda 2/3 of an inning. Kopech went 1. Then Vesia. Then Phillips. And now
Sorry about
Daniel
that, Roger.
Hudson.
Sorry
6
about that, guys.
pitchers combining to shut out this great offense through
Popped
6.
up.
And now 2/3 as Peralta flies to Hernandez.
And just to be clear, the reason they're in this position, they just didn't have a lot of choices. They've had an injury-plagued rotation, whereas San Diego had a lot more choices in their rotation. And this is an incredible job by the bullpen.
Thank you,
under
Roger.
the gun in an elimination game. And
Yeah, it's our first time over 1,000 folks in the
looks
chat
like
for
they're going to be
baseball.
in a game 5.
We
to
do it
get
every
the rest
weekend for
tomorrow.
NASCAR,
They'll all
but-
be ready to go again in a game 5.
Not
Nobody
baseball.
does a bullpen game because they want to.
No.
All right,
You do a bullpen
Cronenworth.
game because you have to. Yeah, and even with the heavy investment the Dodgers made this offseason, they signed Yamamoto to the record deal. They trade for Tyler Glasnow, extend him, all-star caliber first half, unable to finish because of the injury. He's one of 7 starting pitchers unavailable right now. 8 if you count
Cronenworth.
Ohtani.
That's a
And
fly
that
ball.
leads to this
Center
bullpen
field.
game.
That hits
Cronenworth
off the
fires
wall.
this one off
Cronenworth's
the
going to keep
wall.
on running.
He can run for
He's
a
going
while
for
here as Chris
3.
Taylor has to chase this one down. And the Padres have a man at third
Triple.
for the first time in this game. Jake
That
Cronenworth
thing was
with a
almost in
2-out triple.
space, Matthew said.
Let's not forget about Stone. He was having a magical year for the Dodgers. Unfortunately for the
Cronenworth,
Padres, they lose
triple.
Musgrove to Tommy John, and I hate
And it's
hearing
Higgy
that word
with
because
2
we've heard
outs.
it way too much. But that's the narrative
Thank
in
you,
baseball
Menace.
right now. And the team that's healthiest
Trying
has
to
the
get to
best chance
400 likes.
to keep playing. And we just mentioned the Mets. Their rotation seems to have been pretty healthy.
Steve Roberts firing.
I'm so glad you
incoming.
brought up Joe Musgrove because that is the reason the Padres are in this predicament tonight. This would have been Joe Musgrove's
Popped
game,
up.
or game 3 would have been, and then this
Infield,
would have been Michael
Edman.
King. But Musgrove lost for the season. The Padres
Then
have
we
it in
go
the C-SPAC.
to the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th. And it doesn't get any easier for the Padres. It's Ohtani, Betts, and Hernandez. Ohtani, 1 for 2. 2 walks tonight, and RBI. Betts, 2 for 4. A homer, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And Hernandez, 2 for 4 and a strikeout. So there it is. We are in the top of the 8th inning. And the Padres are down to their last 6 outs. 6 outs for the Padres to move it back to LA for Friday night showdown between the Padres and the Dodgers. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hit that like. Let's finish strong. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes. I know it's a lot. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes on the stream. We appreciate ya. Okay, well, let's bet the over. There you go. 8-0. They said the 8 runs. 8 runs. Let's see who's going to bet the over here. Think the Padres can at least get a couple runs. Shohei Ohtani. If you're an Ohtani fan and you're a Dodgers fan, let me see those 17s in the chat. Ohtani. Ohtani's up. Shout out, baby. That's right, Eddie. Thank you, buddy. Thomas, thank you for subscribing. Thomas, thank you. Are you going to be live streaming? Yeah, Friday I will. Yeah, if it goes Friday, we'll be live Friday. We'll have the stream up tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know. This is good. Thank you for doing this. There's another live stream, but it freezes every time. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Adam. And if you guys want to become members, you guys can use those emojis in the chat and the pin message above you as well. They change every game, what we do. So if you like to become a member, rookie membership gets you 99 cents. Gets you these emojis. 99 cents. That's the cheapest thing on YouTube, guys. You're not going to find a membership for 99 cents here. It's good every month. Best stream of baseball. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you so much. We've been doing baseball all year. All right, back to it.
This continues with the Guardians taking on the Tigers tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern on TNT. Yankees-Royals at 8
City
on
Field.
TBS.
Charles,
and then Friday, it
congratulations,
appears
buddy.
we're headed for a Game 5, a decisive Game 5, this heated division series between LA and San Diego. Strike one on Shohei Ohtani. Wandy Peralta stays
Peralta
in.
back out there.
Ohtani's reached base 3 times in this game. RBI single in the second and a pair of walks. The youngest of 3 kids, born and raised in Oshu, Japan. A very sports-loving family. His mom was an accomplished badminton player. Dad played amateur baseball for his
Who do you
plant
think
team,
is going to the World
Mitsubishi
Series?
factory they
That's a
worked
tough
for.
one.
And Coach
I'd like to see
Shohei's
the
team's
Tigers go to the
growing
World
up.
Series, but I think it's going to be the Yankees.
It was mostly swimming
And this
for
side, I
Shohei
don't know.
when he
This
was
one's
a
going to be
young
tough.
kid. Then he got into baseball and fell in love with that very quickly.
Home run, I'm calling it, Matthew says.
His first swings, though, were with the
Follow.
badminton racket, mimicking his mom's badminton swing.
2-2 to Ohtani.
He's a bad man.
That he is. How'd you like to play him in pickleball?
No.
Not going to do it.
Ooh, inside. 3-2.
Again, all the way back when he signed, it did not go well. Spring training was a mess. He didn't hit, wasn't pitching well. Boy, he figured it out.
Payoff.
Ooh, it hurt. Hit his leg
And I just
again.
hope for his sake and for baseball's sake that he can stay healthy to play on the mound, to pitch on the mound, because he is gifted beyond belief with his arm.
He's been charging his way back, throwing full effort bullpens, enough to trigger some talk. When I say some talk, I mean a lot of talk. Is there a chance he pitches in this postseason?
hit off
And
his leg the other
everybody has
night.
come out and said they've met and talked about it, and the answer is no.
He has to go through
Thank
that
you, Daniel.
process so that he can get revved up to have an off season to get ready for next season.
Down on strikes. Peralta gets in for the first out of the 8th.
Hayes for Ohtani.
Now you can envision how amazing that would be to see him coming in and pitching, but you don't have to
All
think
right,
for very
Betts.
long the risk of that, what he
Betts.
means to this lineup. were he to injure himself, try to come in and pitch in a major league game for the first time, coming off surgery, what that means for their World Series hopes.
There's just no value in it. Again, for the Tommy John recovery to really work, you've got to stress it to the point where you get to
2 strikes quickly to
and
Betts.
you do all your work, and then you have that stress, and then you have a normal offseason, and then you build it back up.
Betts is down.
And there's another one.
Back-to-back Ks for Peralta. Pitching is his favorite thing, though. So when you think about, okay, is he definitely gonna do it? Yeah, if he has anything to say about it, which he obviously does, that's his biggest passion.
Hernandez 2 for
He's
4.
a pitcher first in his eyes.
Yeah, I root for it. I hope for it, and I give him, just guessing. I don't know. I mean, somebody asked me, how much longer do you think he could do both? I said 5 years. I think with a second Tommy John, even though they're not really calling it
not tomorrow night,
Tommy
Friday.
John, it's really
Whatever the
kind
game
of
is Friday.
Same
Off
procedure.
tomorrow.
What's going on here? Home plate umpire Dan Bellino hear him say no, 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 as Peralta threw that ball away.
He's like, don't throw those balls away.
Quick word from Bellino and a quick word from Strauss.
Whether you're
Yo,
on
I think
the
this
field
is
or
better
in
than a
field,
live game, bro.
Goodyear
All you
is a
need
source
is
of pride.
speed on the pitch and exit
Strauss
velocity
in
on the
Major
home
League
runs.
Baseball.
Go blue.
Gear up,
Yeah, and
go
this
yard.
is, and it's still a work in progress, man. This is
And that was
beta,
a good one I gave
and they're
you.
improving it
You
all
throw
the
that
time.
away.
But thank you, Jamie.
Hernandez, 2 out of 4. He's continued his excellent
And they
postseason.
tell you how fast the pitch
I've
is
seen
up
it
here.
with a runner on where
Up there, right there.
pitcher forgets to call time
They
and
got
throws
the
the ball
speed
to
there,
the
but they don't have
dugout.
the exit velocity.
2 bases for the runner.
Oh, boy. You never did that in your baseball life, did you?
No, but that's not because I wasn't
It's up there in the
capable of
corner.
doing it.
Best stream, thank you, Melanie.
You Darvish, Yoshinobu Yamamoto sounds like
3-0
lined
here
up
to
for a
Hernandez.
win or go home game on Friday night. What's that going to be like for those guys going to sleep the next couple nights?
You know what? I mean, I hope they're going to enjoy it. I hope they sleep peacefully, because that's the best part about pitching in an elimination game, especially a winner-take-all. What's one thing to pitch in a Dodger elimination game where you're just extending the series,
Thanks for
passing the
all the
baton on to your
subscribers
next
tine,
guy.
guys. Ground
Bounce it to
ball,
Machado.
Machado.
That'll do it for the Dodgers in the top of the 8th.
Here we go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 8-0 Dodgers. Arise, Tatis, and Profar. Arise, Tatis, and Profar up to bat for your Padres as they're down to their last 6 outs. As the Dodgers put up 8 runs. 1 run in the first, 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. And then they were scoreless for the 4th, 5th, 6th. They put up 3 runs in the 7th. That's 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors. On the Padres side, they are shut out. 4 hits, 1 error for the Padres. So, new pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Treinen. New pitcher, Blake Treinen. And the final line score on the other last 2 pitchers. See, Phillips was inning and a third, and that's all he did. Hudson, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. On the other side, Estrada, he pitched an inning and a third, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 Ks. And then Jacob, he pitched 1 inning, 2 runs, 1 K. And Peralta, 1 and a third, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. At least had 3 Ks at least, but he gave up the home run. So there you go. There's your line scores for everybody. Thanks for streaming this. You're quite welcome. We'll be doing this if the Padres don't come back here. We'll be doing this on Friday night for you guys. Dodgers, Padres. Somebody's going home on Friday. Old school training and aesthetics. Thank you so much. Let's go Dodgers, Mark says. But thanks so much, guys, for all the love. 345. Can we finish with 400 likes? Can I ask for 400 likes? That would be nice. Let's go Dodgers, Mark says. But cheers to you guys. If you're out there in a ravaged hurricane area, we're praying for you guys. I hope you're getting to watch some of the game tonight. Anything new on the hurricane? Is it pretty much over? Just trying to see here. My favorite guy on Twitter.
Padres shut out just 9 times during the regular season.
It's a hurricane one.
And Google Cloud powers these real-time insights, telling us that
they won if you're a Dodgers fan. There you go.
Chance of getting shut out in this
Dodgers
one. As we
here.
go to the bottom of the 8th, 8-0. Is that what you had it at?
No. I had it less. I had it around 31%.
Okay. Roughly 31. Ball on a rise.
Mainly because this guy's due to get a hit.
Yeah, and that's it goes from being kind of a fun conversation coming into this game to an important one in Game 5. They got to get Luis Ariz going into the.
There you go, Ariz, base hit. Edmund tried to get to it.
Open this 8th against Blake.
That's a base hit.
Wouldn't have got him if he came up with the ball, but this is what he does so well. Takes that sinker and says, I'm going the other way. No chance for him.
So it is noteworthy that Trinan is in the game. It's the first time he's pitched since Game 1 of this series. And you do have the off day tomorrow, so it's not crazy that he's in there. The intent of using him again on
fans?
Friday. The interesting part, though, is that it's this part of the order, which we talk about overexposure to certain guys. You would love to be able to have him against this group in Game 5.
1 for 3, a double in the 3rd.
1-0 to Tatis.
One thing you can do if you're trying, and I don't know that he will, but with this kind of lead, you can pitch backwards and still get hitters out. But he relies heavily on that breaking ball, which a 125 average against and 40 strikeouts.
Thank you, G.
When you have a two-seam fastball that comes into a right-hander and then you see that Bugs Bunny breaking
Tries
ball,
to get a rise over there.
right-hander's first hit kind of gives a little bit. You have to protect both. And that's why he's so tough when he's healthy and spinning it like he does.
Ground ball, third base.
Cut off by Hernandez. Shovels
Force
to
out.
second one. That's
5-4, no. Not fast enough at first.
One away in this 8th.
5-4.
And we go down
Force
to Ken
out
Rosenthal.
at 3rd.
Guys, some truly disturbing, frightening news tonight from the west coast of Florida. Hurricane Milton has reached landfall, and its winds have blown the roof off of Tropicana Field. Already, more than 1.5 million people are without power. And remember, this is an area still reeling from Hurricane Helene. Obviously, our thoughts are with everyone in that part of the country.
Yeah, just harrowing video. Profar takes upstairs. Thoughts and prayers with
bad
everybody.
night, 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Foul out, fly out, pop out.
And I hope a lot of them got out of the area that was going to be the most hit.
I know your area braced for the first storm that came. Profar is 0 for 3 in this game. He's ahead 3-0.
That's a lot of people without power. You're right. 3-0 count here to Profar. All right, we'll sync it back up here. Thank you guys for being here. 3-0 count to Profar. Trenton in here with 1 out.
Now, Mike Schilt, on his very first day as manager, started talking about the importance of chemistry and togetherness. Joe Musgrove was saying that at first it's like, okay, that's cute, but it ain't going to help us win games. But then over the course of time, he said, you see that being there for each other and doing what's best for the team, it does help you win games. And there became complete buy-in from him.
All right, here we go.
A single. Padres say they leaned on that togetherness and that chemistry, and
first
things
and
were
second,
around
1 out.
midway through the
And it's
season.
Machado.
Leaned on it again on Sunday night at Dodger Stadium. And you know they're going to be relying on that as they head
Machado
up
has missed
to
a couple
Stadium
times
for a win or go home game 5.
It's going to be an interesting postseason investor.
Unfortunately, I was part of a ton of one-run losses in the postseason. Doesn't matter if you lose by 1 or 8.
Machado missed a home run by this much last time.
Can be cruel, and sometimes a loss like this, if they go on to lose, it's like no big deal. We'll go get them in game 5. But on the other end, you know, the Dodgers needed a win like this or a game like this to spin it around for that game 5 and confidence for them.
Side ball. I mean, if the Yankees can get past the Royals,
in the case of the Dodgers,
I think they can take care of the Tigers.
To extend this series, but
if they beat the Cavaliers,
the recent
the Guardians.
Because
1-1
on the verge of becoming a punchline. Division champs.
Oh yeah,
so
Jamie, the game is
just the
awesome.
one championship to show for it in 2020. That was the owner Mark
Walters'
message
cam?
when he first sat down with Shohei Ohtani. He said, "I consider what we've been doing a failure.
Follows the batter,
win
so
all
you can
these
see
games,
him run
win
the
100
bases.
games a year. That's not what this is about.
There's a pitcher's cam.
We're in this to win a World Series, and that spoke to Shohei Ohtani's core."
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-1.
But it's interesting. I was with my former teammate, my man David Justice today, and
need a homer here for that
Coleman.
game 5 momentum.
And David and I were talking about those one-run heartbreakers. You don't talk about the blowouts. You just forget those quick.
They're foul ball.
I've been around you long enough now. I know that there's that list of like 7 or 8 games that are running through that noggin of yours nonstop.
That's what I mean. Honestly, that's why I love. You know, I love doing this at this time of year because every player wants to be in this spot, and you don't know how many chances you're going to get. Now, fortunately for the Dodgers, there's been a lot of chances, and then the narrative grows to your point about what they haven't done, which is an unfair narrative, but. Man, you want to get to this point. You want to be playing as long as possible, and then only one team's going to win it.
3-2.
Another foul
you
ball.
Dealt with some of the same talk in Atlanta. Perennial division champs.
14 years in a row.
Rice says a ground out Machado. We'll
because
see.
They lop them all together. We played above our skis sometimes and got there, but it doesn't matter. When you get there, the expectation is you're supposed to win.
Machado's
he
down.
Struck him out.
Finishes him off for the second out of the 8th.
2 down. K's in the chat, you Dodger fans.
Well, when you are finding yourself on a graphic getting compared to the man that managed you, you know you're having a Hall of Fame caliber managing career. And say what you will about the shortcomings in the postseason for the Dodgers. 9 years as the manager, 9 consecutive postseason appearances. And taking his team to 90-plus wins, 100 wins last year with depleted rosters.
Yeah, that's the thing people forget.
Thank you, Dorothy and Keith.
The end of the season for Dave Roberts, he has not had the arsenal of a staff that he would like. But you just see what he's piling up, and it's an impressive resume.
9 straight postseason appearances, 8 division titles,
every year,
3 pennants, 1 World Series title.
He's always going to be viewed as that positive guy, that guy that puts this team in the best position to win.
If they don't win the World Series this year, he's getting fired.
And that's what Bobby did.
2 on, 2 out in the 8th. Strike on Jackson Merrill. Dave Roberts has the #1 winning percentage of any manager in National League history.
The mighty Casey.
And there's talk about if the Dodgers bow out, his job's in jeopardy.
Phenom rookie here.
Who in the world, who on the planet could have done a better job
Barrel,
than he's
ground
done
ball,
over these 9
Lux.
Believe it or not, they said the same thing about Bobby during his run.
So we go to the top of the 9th. And it is 8-0 Dodgers. I wish the Dodgers would bring back Bauer. I don't think anybody's going to bring back Bauer. He is I think around the league, I think he has a bad name. But all right, here we go. New pitcher for the Padres, Matsui, is going to face Muncy. Who else? Muncy, Will Smith, and Edman here in the top of the 9th. I just subscribed for you, buddy. Thank you so much, Adam. We appreciate you. And we're trying to get to 400 likes. 400 likes. Please help us get to 400 likes tonight. That would be awesome. That's our main goal tonight. Finish strong here, guys. We got this at top of the ninth, and then the Padres are down to their last 3 outs. Thank you, investor, for subscribing as well. Thank you so much. Got him, Enrique says. I try to talk to every single one of you guys. It's tough sometimes when the chat's moving pretty fast. But I've been there where you guys, want the host to talk to you a lot, recognize that you're here, make it feel like we're all watching this together and I'm watching it with you. So thank you guys for keeping the chat moving tonight. It's been fun and a lot of fun tonight. Looking forward to Friday night. Unless the Padres score 9 runs here in the bottom of the ninth. Which, anything's possible, y'all. Who's your favorite Dodger of all time? Well, I'm a Braves fan. And, Freddie. But, I don't know. I have to think about that one. And a soul patch, and you have a teaser, ladies. Shut them out, Los Angeles. Yo, CeeLo, who do you think will win the World Series? Man, it's going to be so tough. I mean, I'm sure the networks want to see a Yankees-Dodgers World Series. Coast to coast. I'm sure they do. But, I mean, the Padres can be red hot. What happens if the Tigers upset the Yankees? Like, if the Tigers beat the Guardians tomorrow and they have nothing to lose. These guys have nothing to lose. The salary for the Tigers is nothing, y'all. They were showing that compared to that. But free number 7, Julio Urias. His eye wasn't even bad. Oh, here we go. The game is in the refrigerator, Miguel says. Frankie says, well, I'm a Red Sox fan. By default, a Dodger fan since meeting Eric Gagne. I have to say, La Jolla is way more speed than lost. Thank you so much for the subscribes, Geraldo, Bruce, and Jen.
On the line.
Thank you guys for all
Yeah,
the
it looks like we're headed for Game 5. Hope for the Padres right here. Home teams in Game 5s.
Fernando Valenzuela,
in this current era. 14-21 and 6 consecutive losses for the National League home teams in Game 5. Dodgers are on the other side of one of those against the Giants back in 2021. Yuki Matsui to Max Muncy with ball 1. You were on the wrong side of a few of those in Atlanta?
Yeah, 3 in a row, I think.
Oof.
I'll just show you some of the cams here. This is the pitcher's cam.
And what a time this is for Japanese baseball. Reports from Japan.
This is the pitcher's cam.
Big leagues.
We'll say San Diego
series between Matsui. Tomorrow's starting pitching matchup, or Friday's starting pitching matchup, and Yamamoto and Darvish, and of course Ohtani.
Inside.
Right there next to the subscribe button, there's a like button for us.
And again,
so it's kind of like what you see at home on the TV.
On the team that's up 2-1 and you're kind of somewhat getting ready for a Game 5, you really don't want to because you want your team to win. In a game like this, it's actually easier for
This is the pitcher's game.
That had looked good for a while, so he can start looking, which we saw a
it'll
shot
follow
of him,
the ball.
looking at what he did, look at some film, watch what's going on out here, see a different version of some of the hitters who are getting unlocked, see what you can do. And the flip side, you've got the Dodgers starters just kind of hoping.
Oh, caught him looking.
There's nothing guaranteed until that final out is, of course, but been on both sides of those. Don't want to pitch, but got to prepare to pitch. And then hoping you could pitch.
Muncy's down on strikes, first out of the 9th. And if Yu Darvish sees that a hitter's got a hole,
I want to see if they hit the ball so you guys can see how it follows.
The worst game for me was ironically the game we won it all. Glavine was pitching a masterpiece, but it was 1-0 the entire game. And I'm sitting over there with my stomach in knots, can't do anything about it. Hoping I don't pitch a 4th Game 7, wanting this thing to be over, but nothing was guaranteed in a 1-0 game.
Postseason, great stream, subscribe. Thanks.
You just kind of sit there.
My grandfather's radio back in the day. Awesome, Frankie.
Sorry you had to go through that. Smith sends this ball to
shows
deep
it.
right center
Fly
field,
ball.
but Tatis will
Right
haul
field,
it in
Tatis can't accord.
for out number 2.
Steve Garvey, yes, for San Diego. Tony Gwynn, probably my favorite San Diego Padre. 2 down. And Will Smith.
Tommy Edman with 2 away.
Or Tommy Edman, sorry. Tommy Edman.
Saw Landon Knack
0
down
for
the
3
warning.
tonight. But he had that amazing
Knack was the guy that people sort of assumed would play a big role in this game. But the Dodgers go with a much more traditional
have a John Smoltz mustache.
bullpen game. Doing it long enough where you can have a traditional version of it. Knack was a staff saver for a lot of this year. Rookie that was off of the grid before the season, off of the radar, but all the injuries led to him getting a chance to pitch well enough where it makes the postseason roster. Was very much in the conversation to start a game. And will be again if the Dodgers advance to the championship series. Because we've talked about, you can win a game like this, it's hard to win a whole series this way.
Yeah, you've got to have, I mean, unless you want to go on a 3-man rotation and pitch them on short rest, which I doubt they're going to do, you've got to have 4 pitchers.
Is that how you say his
for
name?
a best-of-7 series.
And in their case with Yamamoto, that's not even an option because he's got to have extra rest. That's banged into left center field, and Tommy Edman's got a base hit.
Right center? Or left center, sorry about that. Vin Scully, it's time for Dodger baseball.
Well, he said coming into the series they'd have to out-hit him to have a chance. Out-hit their pitching problems.
Walk and 2 RBIs.
It's got to be close to a dead heat in total runs, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's see. Rick, total runs in the series?
Yeah, Taylor's the only one that hadn't got a hit.
See who can total them up faster. 7, 9, 14. Dodgers have 22. Padres have 21.
That's a popped up Higgy. Higgy behind the plate.
Higashioka makes the grab to retire Gavin Lux and send this game to the
Padres down their last 3. All right. Are you going to stream the other game of this? Yes, Friday. Friday we'll be streaming unless the Padres come back here, which it could happen. 9 runs. Could it be possible? Padre fans, is it possible? 9 runs here on a walk-off? If not, the under wins, right? 8 runs. 8 runs. If you predicted 8 runs on your parlay, congratulations. See you Friday, Sela. Suzanne. So we'll be bringing the live audio tomorrow on Friday. Tomorrow we're taking the day off. But Friday and then Saturday, NASCAR all day. And then Sunday, NASCAR in the afternoon. And then hopefully the NLCS game will be at night. Hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. I would think that they would want this West Coast game, whoever it is, on the West Coast. So, but they might want Yankees prime time if they make it. So we'll see who happens. If it's the Dodgers, I guarantee they'll be the night game. Friday in LA, yes. Which Sox? So new pitcher I know is going to be coming up here for your Padres, if I can get that in really quick. Nope. Bogarts, Peralta, and Cronenworth. Landon Knack, is that how you say his last name? Knack? But yeah, we'll be covering NASCAR this weekend, y'all, from Charlotte, from the Roval. It's going to be fun. Our NASCAR streams are crazy busy as well. All right, rally caps are on for the Padres.
Cap right there. Trying to will it into existence
Chris
as we go to
Taylor
the bottom of the
goes from
9th inning.
center
We
to
got
left.
Friday coming up, a Game 5
And Andy
in this Dodgers-Padres series. We came into this series saying this had a chance to be a fun, crazy series. It's delivered in a lot of ways. A lot of ways we didn't anticipate.
See you, Mark.
A lot of ways we didn't need.
Yeah.
We need a Game 5, huh? These two teams.
Yeah, it's only fitting. I mean, there is so much between these two teams that has been growing as a rivalry, and they're both really good. And
maybe
the lopsided victories don't surprise me because they're a momentum. If they get on the pitcher offensively, they're going to make things happen. I think we're going to see a tight baseball game in Game 5, though.
It's been that seesaw. Been the two adults on the seesaw so far, and you're gonna settle steady and settle in for. Feels like it has a chance to be a classic on Friday night. So here is Knack making his postseason debut, looking for the last 3 outs of this ball game. 27 years old from Johnson City, Tennessee.
Johnson City, Tennessee.
Xander Bogaerts takes strike one.
Strike for Bogaerts.
Faced these Padres a couple weeks ago and gave up 4 runs in 4 innings.
Keep the lights going.
Figure that may be part of the reason why they ultimately steered clear from using him in a bigger role. Couple defensive changes. Chris Taylor slides over to left. Andy Pages in the game in center. Overall, though, really important piece to the Dodger equation this year. There were times where stretches where he was their best guy in the rotation.
Ooh, 2 strikes.
Second round draft pick 4 years ago out of East Tennessee State, where he started as a two-way player. He's a first baseman.
This guy doesn't get any TV time.
And as a pitcher,
Dodger fans, does he only play in
when
blowouts?
his final season at East Tennessee State was canceled. It was a COVID season. His strikeout to walk ratio was 51-1. I don't care how the hitters are. If you got that, you are something.
Yeah.
That's hard to do on air.
To know who the one was.
Yep, me too. Robert, not 30 miles, but about 3 hours, 30 minutes.
Drafted him in the second round. He had a 5 ERA just a couple years ago, but then last year a 2.5, climbed from AA to AAA. Even with as good as he was last year, you didn't hear a ton about him at the start of this season.
Ground ball, Bogaerts. Oh, Mutz to that. Kiki. Kiki goes to third, and he tried to handball that one for base hit. All right, Peralta, 2 for 3.
Well, good to see Bogaerts did not have any more issues with that hamstring. More like a cramp. He ran down the first base.
He starts sometimes. Okay, Bob.
With relatively ease.
I played Ryan. I played pitcher
since he was at Dodger Stadium.
Pretty much everywhere.
The World Series with the Red Sox 6 years ago.
What do you call it?
I don't know what it is. Something about
Slash
the Dodger
whatever.
Stadium.
I pitched, caught, played first. I played everywhere.
Yeah, that's usually the cramping problem.
And I coached baseball for 10 years.
Questions for the Dodgers beyond just can they get better performance from their starting pitcher on Friday? Is Freddie Freeman available? Is Miguel Rojas available? Dave Roberts hinted at Miguel Rojas maybe not being available for the remainder of this series. I don't know about you, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume Freddie Freeman's going to find a way to be in there.
Yeah, it worries me that some of the things that he has to do every day to get ready are taking its toll, and yesterday looked pretty banged up. Maybe that can work itself out in 24 hours, but seeing Max Muncy over there and just seeing the contributions they get from the guys who have checked in, it's a good place for the Dodgers to go to.
Hopped up, Peralta, left field, can of corn.
That he's so diminished right now, they're a better team waiting for him to get ready with this group.
Yeah, and you would never say that about the name Freddie Freeman, but the beat.
I coached my son until he was 10, then I stopped because he knew it all.
He could in those first couple games.
Yep, you're right, Trey. They get that way.
Maybe the first to tell you that. He was saying that before the series. That's what he wanted to avoid. He didn't want to be in there at a detriment to the team. If that was going to be the case, that would be the one spot where he would draw the line on trying to get in there. Cronenworth had tripled his last time. Takes outside. Yep. Kenny, you've got more.
10 years.
The thing with Freddie, too, guys, is that this process, trying to play every day, has been mentally draining. Not just physically difficult, but a true challenge mentally. Gets to the park so early, gets treatment, and basically he told me yesterday it's tough. It's a tough thing to experience, and that means it's a two-way thing here. It's mental, it's physical, and can he be ready for Game 5? We'll see.
I am a Braves fan. We have a Braves channel.
When you consider the cumulative effect,
the Braves got knocked out, we continued our baseball.
How draining this year has been overall for him with the other injury and everything his family's gone through with his son's health battle. And again, his son Max, 3 years old.
You're welcome. Nice hat. Thanks, man.
Disorder,
You don't get to look at
GBS,
Denny Hamlin this week, man.
life-threatening condition, and arrows pointing up. He's doing
man,
well, making a recovery. Full
I
recovery
actually enjoyed
expected,
it,
but if you've got kids of your own, you know what kind of toll. You can imagine what kind of toll that's had on Freddie Freeman and his family.
What up, CeeLo, Los Angeles? What's up, man?
Player, as all these guys are.
2-2-1 out here.
Going through very difficult real-life things. Cronenworth's down on strikes, and the Padres are down to their last out.
K's in the chat, Dodger fan.
Well, you had 7-5 in the first game. It was a thriller. Padres trying to turn game 2 into a laugher, pulling away late. Last night,
you're doing the David Justice. Yeah, he's one of my favorite Braves players. David Justice.
This one, lopsided.
Actually followed him, became a Cleveland Indians fan when he got traded.
Higashioka, runner will take second without a throw.
Awesome, Robert.
Well, and
I've been to Fulton County. We'll see you on Friday, yes.
No matter how great your pitcher is, your starting pitcher, he's not going to be given the room to go much. So you almost have to have a no-hitter.
It was, JT.
Get taken out there in situations. So it really is about getting off to a good start and not giving your manager the reason to go to the bullpen the first one.
They've really shut this kid down.
Whoever goes to the bullpen first probably is in a small disadvantage because of either the score or the lineup that's coming up.
Oh, 1-2.
Going to be in pretty good shape. Even with the bullpen game here for the Dodgers today, Dave Roberts didn't have to push any of his top arms beyond anything reasonable, and you have the off day tomorrow. Padres going to be set up beautifully for the pen. Didn't use Jason Adam, didn't use Robert Suarez, didn't use Tanner Scott.
Here's my question.
Top 5 baseball stadium you want to visit? Wrigley Field.
Is that what we got coming?
That's what we got coming.
I am. I don't know
Dodger
if this pitching
Stadium,
staff's
Yankee Stadium.
Sure.
I think it's going to be a great one, and there's going to be a lot of strategy and a lot and available and telling their
Minnesota
manager,
Twins.
I can go, Skip.
I can't remember the name of the park. Here's my 5.
Feels like a classic Bruin.
David Justice with a John Smoltz mustache. There you go, Ray.
Up at Dodger Stadium.
Popped up. GG.
It is
we'll see you Friday night
for a game 5. Dodgers in a rout here in San Diego, 8-0 to extend their season. Largest shutout win in the Dodgers' long postseason history.
Largest shutout win for the Dodgers. 22nd postseason shutout.
And the bullpen game goes to perfection.
Turned out the lights, the party's over.
It can be tough on hitters to face different guy every time they head up there. The flip side of that,
pretty quiet.
The floor is pretty low, like you touched on right away. Every guy that comes out of that pen is a chance that somebody doesn't have it, and that's the pivot point of the game. They never reached that. They used 8 different pitchers, and they put together a shutout to get this to a game 5.
You did, Ray.
I sure did, and luckily for both teams, it's not a far journey to the next game.
No way, it did. Oh no!
It'll be a pretty enjoyable bus ride for the Dodgers and a very confident bus ride for the San Diego Padres.
That might be
this game will not affect them one
Wrigley would be in that list.
Nor will Dodger Stadium on Friday night. They've shown that nothing's going to rattle them.
See you Friday,
it's one game to decide it. This highly heated, highly contested series. Not just these games here in this division series, but through the regular season and through the years now. This thing has built and built, and it's going to reach its peak on Friday night. Down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Here with Will Smith. Will, you guys were facing elimination, and you had to navigate a bullpen game. You caught 8 pitchers tonight and finished with a shutout.
I'm going to pause this because you got the music in the background, but Will Smith is being interviewed right now. With his big home runs. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's take a look at the wrap really quick. Phillips gets the win. Cease gets the loss. He got rocked big time. You're welcome, everybody. So the wrap really quick. Player of the game, Betts. He had that homer first inning. Homer, a strikeout, and 2 RBIs. Lux, he looked good too. A homer, a walk, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Betts. Will Smith as well with a home run. So there's that. Left on base, only 8 batters for the Dodgers, 9 for the Padres. had that one hit. So there it is. Lots of stuff, lots of gaming, and the Dodgers win 8-0. So we'll see you guys Friday for the big game, the deciding factor between these two clubs. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for all the subscribers. You're welcome, FAY. 419 likes. I appreciate you guys. We had over 1,000 folks in here. Big high for us on a baseball stream. So we'll look forward to Friday. Hopefully have even better of a stream. But terrible about Tropicana. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. So I'll have to go take a look at that. So, yeah, the roof is gone. 12 hits for the Dodgers, 8 runs, and Padres got shut out with 7 hits and 1 error. So, go back to the main screen. Want to thank everybody today, all the subscribers, all the likes, all the comments. Y'all are amazing in the chat. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for everything that she does while I'm chilling with y'all here. And I love ya. And I want to thank my mods for moderating. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for another huge stream. Postseason baseball. I love it. Thank you, Ryan, for subscribing as well. We'll see you Friday for a go-home day for one of these clubs. We'll see how it is. So thank you guys so much. Go look at some of this hurricane stuff and pray for everybody that's in the path of this thing. I hope you stay safe. If you're watching tonight, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching on a replay, hit the like, hit the subscribe to On The Go at CeeLo for more postseason Major League Baseball. Good night from Tennessee, guys. Stay safe out there if you're in the path of this thing, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.